Hey there, adventurers. Have you ever considered starting a podcast of your own? Perhaps you want to broadcast your own sessions or talk about a hobby that you're interested in? Well, how about we start you off with a bit of inspiration? Starting now, you can use our affiliate link in the description of this episode to join Podbean. With that link, you'll get 1 free month of their premium services and obtain a handful of amazing features. Features like unlimited uploads, unlimited bandwidth, your very own website that's as simple as changing your phone's background. You'll have the ability to decide your own domain name for that website, and you'll have the helpful tool of automatically uploading your feed to other platforms. Podbean will push your podcast feed out to Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple and Samsung Music, Google, Audible, and a slew of other major apps and sites. This helps to get the most range from your host. So if you've been on the edge about starting a podcast, let our inspiration help you out. Join today and hit the ground running on your adventures into podcasting. Now, on with the show. Hey everyone, this is Let It Roll. I'm your host, Dre Savito, sitting with some friends who like to play Dungeons & Dragons. Let's have some fun, shall we? No, I never fucking do. I always think about doing that. Hello everyone, I'm your host, Dre Savito, and welcome to episode 12 of our starter set campaign. I'm joined today with Dave Castillo.
Also is Jasper, the Friend Slayer.
Johnny Rose.
Gozen. Pretty grateful for my axe.
Hey, that was Walt.
Renman Weaver, the half-wolf who was cursed and now needs to be carried in a hearse.
And Ray Castillo.
Messiah, who dances with the lights.
Very nice. With nothing to mention, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Last session, the group continued on day 3 of their adventure through Neverwinter Wood. Ren discovers a bit more about his like and history, and the horror that came with being banished from the main lands. But he also discovers hidden magic amongst his sleeping party, unbeknownst to them, possibly further pushing their trust to their limits. We'll find out. Pushing further into the forest, they come across another band of goblins, dispatching them with ease. They also come across one lone ogre with a double-bladed great axe that just screamed angsty edgelord. After the battle, Ren decides to wield the weapon and give it a go in hopes to be a similar axe to the one that Gozen had found at Thunder Tree, the axe called Hugh. Coming towards the late evening, the group decides to bed down and rest, but problems arise as Ren can't physically let go of this new axe. With fear of a curse and the adventurers not able to remedy it for a somatic heavy cleric, they reverted to the only way they know how to solve problems: to fight. As Ren gets relieved of the weapon, Messiah and Rudolph move the axe away and hide it deep into the ground. And we ended the session early in the morning at 7 a.m. Ren is unconscious and will take 4 hours to get 1 HP back. Adventurers, I hand it over to you.
Man, that was feisty.
That entire situation was ridiculous.
Do we just want to throw him against a tree until he wakes up, or should we just keep trucking?
I mean, we should...
No, we're going to sit.
Yeah, we have to wait for him. There's no way we can be 2 people down with someone having to carry him.
He weighs nothing.
Yeah, for Gozen can carry
For
like
you,
a...
Gozen, yes.
He's a child.
But you'll still be an arm down.
I don't need to.
Oh my god.
You either give up your shield or give up your axe.
I'll give up my shield.
There you go.
I think the point still stands.
You're just going to use Ren as the fucking weapon.
No.
He is my shield at this point.
Meat shield.
No, what you need to do is just baby Bjorn me.
Yeah, there you go. Just tie him up and...
I'm going to strap you to my back. Now I have 4 arms.
Exactly.
Just...
Baby Bjorn me.
Oh my god.
Sons of the Forest over here. There you go.
You guys, I've been looking at this map, and I've noticed how close we are to Phandalin. Do you guys want me to run over there and talk to Seldar, let him know what's going on?
You know what?
Close.
We have to wait for you anyway, so...
How close? Like, how fast can you run there?
Yeah.
There and back?
Yeah.
2.5 hours?
I mean,
We
yeah,
gotta
we
wait
have
on
to wait for him
Dingleberry to wake
anyway.
up anyway.
Yeah, so might as well.
Okay.
Have at it.
Where's Rudolph at?
He's just now walking back with Messiah as they are just now getting relieved from putting that axe into the ground.
Can I lay on hands him for like 2 HP?
No.
If you would like to, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
All
I
right.
just want to wake him up. Let's start going for a walk.
Sure.
Oh my God.
As you lay your hands on him, Ren, you get 2 HP back.
Morning, sunshine.
What happened?
You don't remember?
No.
You fainted?
The last thing I remember is this asshole over here pointing to Jasper.
I've walked
Fucking
off.
kill me.
No.
I ran off, actually.
You
Where he is.
Are you running off, Jasper? Are you taking off to
Yeah.
town already? Okay.
you started swinging that axe around real crazy like, and you knocked yourself in the noggin and just passed out.
Roll me a
Alright.
deception check there. Go.
Mazai's going along with it.
You're going roll. Okay, if everyone's going along with it, roll me with advantage over there, just to see if for Ren's sanity's sake that he actually believes this or not.
What's my... This would be what, off passive insight?
Passive insight, yes.
Where'd
And
that even be?
well, just natural, yeah. It'd be just insight and then just plus 10.
Dirty 20.
Yep. That passes my passive insight.
Easily enough.
Whoa, no shit.
I mean, it sounds reasonable enough.
It was, you were on
Yeah,
one.
no, for sure.
I can see it obviously worked. I'm not
Yeah.
holding that thing anymore. That did not.
It's gone. You don't need to worry about it.
I didn't.
Never go looking for it again.
Do you go looking for it there, Ren?
No. Where'd you guys put it? Just curiosity.
No, no, you don't need to know
I
that.
don't need it. I don't want it.
Ren,
I
no
didn't-
one needs to know where it's at ever. We're never going to speak a word of where it's at. The less people who know, the better.
She gone.
That's fair. I won't fight that. That thing did not make me feel good. I don't. Felt good in the moment, but now, like, it's like being on like a bad acid trip.
Why do you
What's
know what an
acid?
acid trip feels like?
No comment. Where's Jasper?
Aren't you like 12? What are you doing over there?
Where's Jasper?
He went to town. He wanted to go talk to Sildar, update him.
Yeah. You know how fast Jasper is.
You let him.
He's a free spirit. You try stopping him.
And he thinks he's the leader of the party. You really think he's going to listen to us?
Are we just gonna keep going then? Like, he'll find us.
Nah, well, I think we should just wait for him here.
Jasper, roll me 1d20.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll just take a nice long rest or short rest. I could use a
17.
rest.
17.
Oh, Jesus
As
Christ!
you're booking it towards town, you're right at the edge of the forest to the open area towards the pathway towards Phandalin.
Yep.
You actually see a group of orcs as they are somewhat like tearing apart some goblins and like trying to feast on them out in the open as you just dip on out past them. So what is everyone else doing as they...
I'm taking a short rest.
You
Yeah,
guys
short
gonna
rest.
aim for a short rest right now as soon as you guys just woke up?
Yeah, well, they take a short rest.
Well, I
He
need a
takes
short
a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah, he needs a short rest.
So, as a heads up, Mazai, are you going to do anything with your bardic dance to give him a rest, a song?
Oh,
of-
yeah.
That would
Song
be
of
very
rest.
appreciated.
Yeah,
If he
let
is-
me,
I
let me-
assume you're going to use a hit die,
I am using at
which
least probably.
would allow the bard in our group to
Yeah.
do a song of rest.
That'd
But
be
for her,
like
instead of a
features and
song,
traits.
yes,
Okay.
instead of a song, I'm assuming it would be dance with the way your characters. come up.
Yes.
Sure.
You gave me 2 HP, right?
She's over there
Yes.
twerking in his face.
No.
She's doing some like, oh, what is that, Bob's Burgers twerk right there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I can
Tina.
picture it in my head.
fucking Tina.
Now for, is it
She rolls the d6.
right? That's not what I'm asking.
What's up?
For my hit dice, right? Is it each hit dice plus con?
Yes.
Okay, so if I use 2, it'll be plus my con's 2, so it'll be plus 4.
Correct. Yes.
Plus whatever I roll.
Yep. So that, and then if she's gonna, are you gonna do your
Don't
song of
roll a
rest
one.
then?
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So then you roll your d6, I believe, once,
Yep.
and then
Oh,
that's
that's
how
good.
much
Yeah.
he gets for health.
Who won?
One.
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 I'll take
That's
it.
still better than nothing, though.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I got to do
Kinda
that
just
math.
tumbled out of my hand without me meaning to, and it just...
You're like, oh, I wanted to go out on one. Fuck.
Place it. It's a one.
So how much
Okay.
do you have now?
I am almost up to max.
Hell yeah.
good.
What'd you roll? You rolled some decent numbers there.
8 and
yeah.
a 6.
Hell yeah.
I would like to point out that I've told Rudolph that I'd meet them there at the castle.
That you're gonna meet them there at the castle.
Yeah.
He did acknowledge on your map already, which you still obtain, that this is the location of it.
Yep.
So then that way you know a general vicinity of it, and it's a little bit easier for you to find it. So you'd easily be able to make your way back if you were to do that.
Did you relay that to everybody else or just read off?
Just read off. That's who I was looking for.
I'm assuming Rudolph hasn't told us yet.
And then as you guys are standing there doing your rest for about an hour, about the end of the hour, you guys see a sort of really elongated bird, a golden pheasant, if you will, that flies through the air and lands on a perch right next to Rudolph and sort of caws in his direction. As Rudolph looks up, he starts to do a hand gesture. You see him start to cast Speak with Animals. So you know this already, Messiah, since you know the spell. You see him cast Speak with Animals, and you see him start to communicate with this golden pheasant. This golden pheasant itself is a sort of 6-inch long bird, but its tail makes up about 2/3 of its full body, and it has a sort of red and yellow color pattern that has a mohawk style that is a bright yellow, and then its tail feathers are like a gold and red that kind of stripe out, like I said, 2/3 of its body fuller as its tail end goes there. And it starts to speak with Rudolph, and then Rudolph looks over to you guys and says, "Well, Jasper said that he was going to meet us at the castle. Now, if you guys travel up that direction," and he points to the east, "there is about 2 miles down the road, and that is the castle directly there. You can't miss it.
Why do you say you guys?
I have just got relayed that I have to make my way back to Neverwinter to talk to the Emerald Enclave. Now with the threat of the dragon gone, more threats are bound to arise, and we have to prepare for it.
Ah, shit.
That dragon encumbered a good distance, and now that it is gone, we fear within the Emerald Conclave that more will peek up in its place. So we have to prepare for this. But Messiah, may I talk to you for a second, Messiah?"
Yeah, what's up?
So as Rudolph looks over here to Messiah, and he kind of waves you over a little bit more, and you guys kind of distance yourself a little bit from the group, he directs his attention towards you and says, "I've noticed that you have an affinity for animals. For both good and evil, you walk the fine line of neutrality. Now, if you would be so inclined, would you care to join the Emerald Enclave?"
What is the Emerald Enclave exactly?
It is a group of people who look across the lands to help aid where there is good and evil within nature itself.
What exactly do you guys, do? What does that mean?
We prepare, we learn about what's going on all around the nature, and we take word to local cities, to bigger environments that might not yet know of the danger or the threat that they have, and we sort of branch out to sort of do a full-on encumbrance of knowledge of the area around. Sometimes it's just reconnaissance, other times it's trying to group together to take down a threat, such as the large green dragon that you guys have all taken down already.
Still, I can't believe we actually succeeded. I was expecting to die.
He kind of pulls up the paper. "I still have this paper." But if you would be inclined to join, I would like to offer the hand of a spring warden to you from the Emerald Enclave.
What is that?
A spring warden. It's a title. It's a ranking, essentially. That's
Oh,
what you-
okay. I'd love to join.
You see him hold out his palm, and he starts to druid cast in his hand. You see a sort of dark, dull gray rock appear in his hand, and it turns into a bright green pulse as it goes with it. This rock is maybe about a good sized pebble, maybe slightly bigger than a silver dollar. He says that this is the acknowledgement of the Emerald Enclave, and he hands it to you with a sort of vine necklace that drapes around you if you would like to put it on your person, wherever you want to, but it's basically a necklace with a rock pendant on the bottom of it that glows as you touch it. The pendant itself glows a bright green, like a pulse.
She just hold it in her hand for a second, kind of amazed at this thing, kind of just really fascinated by the whole spiel, basically, of how this rock thing is glowing before probably attaching it to her hip.
Okay. Just tight enough on your hip right there. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Now, if you were to ever get into a major city, we do have enclaves throughout the areas. So there are some in Neverwinter, there are some farther north and farther south. It depends on where your travels take you. You will always be welcome within an Emerald Enclave location.
Okay, this is a lot. This is really cool. Thank you for...
Now don't kill that stone. It is alive.
I'm sorry, what?
It is alive. It's a plant.
How do I keep it
It is a
alive?
fossilized plant.
How do I keep it alive?
Don't crush it.
Okay.
You don't gotta feed it. You don't gotta do nothing to it. It's just the symbol that shows of the Emerald Enclave.
Okay.
Crush it.
I'll kill you, David.
No, it's basically just a status symbol that if you were to ever go to a location that you may need to show that to show proof that you are part of the Enclave.
Okay.
And only higher up rankings can cast that for you.
What rank are you? What are the ranks, actually?
No need to get into that now. I must go.
I don't have that knowledge. Shut up.
Sounds like you don't know yet.
I must go. Bye.
Oh shit, she got me. On the spot. See ya.
But he says that if you ever do find out that you need help, you can always go to an enclave. Or the enclave may reach out to you and ask for your assistance as well. Occasionally we may have missions that are similar to how Jasper, he goes looking for goblin ears or something.
Bounties?
Yeah, similar to bounties, but maybe with a little bit more weight to them instead of just ears.
Oh.
He pulls out a vine and starts chewing on the vine.
All right.
So,
Okay.
if you ever... That's a good vine, fuck.
Is this like supposed to be a secret thing? Like, am I not supposed to tell the party?
No, you can. It's just...
Oh, okay.
I only bring this up to you because you are almost the ideal sense of what the Enclave wants to portray. A fine line between good and evil that know a direct path of how to properly take care of things around them. Not only things, but people, nature itself as well.
Okay. Kind of surprising, but okay.
Well, the mouse kind of portrayed that to me, and how you still take care of it, and how you will not let any harm come to such a small creature.
Well, yeah, no,
Others
fuck
don't
them.
really
They
care
don't get
for
to
them.
touch beans. I'm attached to them.
I got to hold it.
Yeah, you got to hold him after spending
talks-
episodes trying to kill him.
He talks a little louder and acknowledges the other two. I must be on my way. Remember, 2 miles to the east, and he points again to the direction. Keep walking. It's a large structure. You cannot miss it. I must be on my way. You see him shape change and start to fly away. With the pheasant as well.
I can see it goes east,
We need to have a compass.
that way.
You know, that motherfucker's got to be pretty strong in order to actually be able to fly while he does that.
Fly and eat a vine?
It wouldn't
It's
surprise
impressive,
me.
I'll admit.
The fact that he always ran away. Whatever. Okay.
I
Let's
mean,
head
he doesn't want to get hurt.
west.
I can't blame him for that.
Heading west.
You guys heading west? Okay.
Straight west.
Oh god.
As you guys are
east.
traveling, roll me... Messiah, roll me... No, Tate, roll me a d20.
At least it's not on me.
New
this
dice,
time.
new dice, new dice.
Oh, shit. 18.
18?
God damn it.
So it's an owlbear, sorry.
Yeah.
Ancient red dragon.
As you guys are walking about a mile into this little trek, you guys have your first long hour of short rest. You take your health that you need, and as you travel over there, in a side screen, we see Jasper now headed out of Phandalin and headed back towards you guys in this sort of split screen camera angle. As you guys are walking through the forest, you guys actually see a roll me perception check. I assume Ren is walking first.
Probably.
Then Messiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
12. You're about 70 feet away and you hear more than see a few orcs in your vicinity.
Come on.
Hey guys, this orc's probably about 70 feet.
Can we please just try to get around him? I don't want
I'm
to.
itching for a fight.
No,
we don't. I'm tired of fighting.
Gozen, please.
Gozen, look at me.
Gozen,
Look at me.
Please.
We just really need to get where the hell we're going.
It helps me clear my head.
I don't give a fuck,
Hey, Gozen. I'm really tired of fighting. Can
I
we
am
please
too.
just go?
I am exhausted.
He's
What direction did you hear, man?
That way.
South.
South.
Hey,
We
Gozen.
don't need to. We don't need to mess with them.
Gozen, please. We can go the other. Please, Gozen, please. We just want to get on with our day.
It's just a couple orcs.
I'm gonna continue east.
hey,
You do
Johnny.
whatever you want.
What would Jasper do?
I'm
not
ahead.
WWJD.
I'm ahead south. I'm gonna
Gozen,
walk towards
please,
the orcs.
Gozen.
Are you walking solo by the orcs?
I'm walking towards the orcs
Messiah dejectedly follows after him.
with my shield out.
Shield and X as well?
Yeah.
She pulls.
How
her
far are
fans
you
out.
getting towards them? As you get acknowledged of where Ren points towards, to the south of you, you actually hear them now that it's more apparent. You quiet down, everyone stops moving, and you can hear grunts and lumber and trees getting moved around. Sounds like stones are getting smashed or whatever. They're to the south of you, about 60 feet away still. As you acknowledge this, you're going to walk up towards them, you're going to sneak up
Can
to
I
them, or what are you trying
see
to...
them yet?
As you get around a few trees, you can see them 60 feet away, yes.
How many do I see?
You see 3.
3. Are you coming along, Ren?
Nope. I'm heading east.
I followed after you.
All right. I am going to stealth towards them.
Triple split of the party.
Such a bad idea. Such a bad idea.
All right, so as we see Gozen and Messiah then trying to make their way towards these 3 orcs. Gozen, you said you're going to stealth towards these orcs first?
Messiah's
Go for it.
Stealthing.
Stealthing as well? Sure, go for it. Ren, are you going to continue walking?
I'd probably
that's
go
not
for a little
good.
bit and realize they're not following up, and I'd turn around and go.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Oh, shit. I got to roll at
Oh,
disadvantage.
shit.
That isn't good.
Oh, what are the fucking odds?
47.
That's how far you walk before you decide to. They're not fucking coming back.
Yeah,
So
that
now
sounds
you are
about right.
100 feet,
Yeah,
107 feet away. Essentially, that's what that D100 was for, in essence of it. So then that way, kind of adds still, like I said, like a randomized.
Try to do one of those. I'm just gonna head this way and hope they follow, and then realize they're not. And be like,
Yeah, exactly.
God
No, so
damn
you're
it.
107 feet away. You said 47, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're 107 feet away. As what was your stealth roll over there?
22. Odds.
22. Nice.
With disadvantage, I rolled 2 18s.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Messiah, what'd you roll?
7.
8.
Oh, fuck, I was close.
So now is that 100 and, or is that?
You're
From
107
the orcs?
feet away from the orcs, yes.
Okay.
That's in regards to like
So I'm
what
like
would
50,
happen before.
I'm like almost 60 feet away from where they are currently, right?
Yeah, we'll just say that you're still 60 feet away from them, yeah.
Okay.
So as you see the orcs, you're going to sneak up all the way up and range them, or what? As you get closer to them, as you get 50 feet, 40 feet. I'm going to see if you stop me at any certain time frame.
Can I get within melee range and still be stealthy?
As you get closer and closer, you do realize that the tree line, that one of them does have their back towards the tree line that you guys are coming from. And with your stealth, you can easily make it up to that tree line. But you start to hear, as you get about 40 feet away from them, some clanking and stumbling going on behind you. As you hear Messiah.
Oh.
He's like, oh shit, they came up behind me. No.
Can I turn around and like, shh?
You think exactly like that, and you're like, shh. She's trying to. She's stumbling over everything. You see her like sort of like pocket something in her side to like trying to stop it from jangling against her hip or something like that. You see her cloak getting stuck on like some of the vines and some of the sticks and twigs. She's stepping on them. She's just encumbered by going through this whole area trying to be stealthy. That it doesn't look like she's gonna be able to calm down.
It would be
Sound
Messiah, who just joined the Emerald Enclave, who can't fucking stealth in nature right now.
So I'm 40 feet away?
You are 40 feet away as you realize that Messiah is not able to let you get any much closer without being detected.
So if I run my 30 feet, give up stealth, run 30 feet, and immediately swing on the orc,
Yeah, that'll
Nice.
allow you to be within range of him.
be within range and surprise round?
We'll see.
All right. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Let's go.
You gonna go for it? Sure.
I'm
easily.
so sorry I
I need
ruined
Messiah
it.
and Jasper and Gozen to roll me initiatives, please.
What do I miss? Like 1 round before I hear it?
Yeah, you'll just be surprised the same as what these orcs will be. Yes,
Gotcha.
they are surprised. Gozen.
Yay.
All right.
All right. So as Gozen, what'd you roll for initiative?
15 plus 2, 17.
Gozen. All right, and then Messiah, what'd you get?
10. My God. These are not.
Ren, what'd you get?
23
Nice.
Ooh.
at 20 on the new dice.
You wanna know what I got?
Nope.
I haven't rolled less than a 15 yet. on
Jasper,
the
you
new
don't
dice.
need to roll for shit.
Shit. Dude, yeah, I got a nat 20 on that new dice. First roll of it.
Can I roll for you?
No, you cannot roll for me. All right. So as we have the scene show up, we have Gozen know that he cannot get super close to them without breaking his cover. So in that regard, he sprints forward on the first round and gets up directly within 10 feet of the first orc that he can see. Gozen, you're the first one up, actually.
All right. I'm just going to slash at him with Hugh.
Go for it. And that's with advantage because you are stealth in this surprise round as you randomly just ambushed him.
Nat 20.
So as
Where
you go
was this
running
against the
up.
Green Dragon?
Yeah, I know, right? The
He got
first
new-
fucking
he got new
attack.
dice.
Yeah, he got new dice.
Yeah.
They're weighted dice, everyone. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah,
You heard the thunk. I heard a thunk.
I see
All
him
right.
drop it. 20.
I didn't hear no thunk.
So you get a nat 20. All right, so sweet. With Hugh, that's already a D8.
Yes, that is a D8 plus 2D6. I'm going to start writing shit down. D8, 12 plus.
So that's 20 right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
20 right off the rip. How would you like to kill this one orc?
All right.
Auto 20, so...
Yeah.
As soon as I'm within melee range, I just want to hack down with Hugh, and I just want to just bury it as far as it'll go, just straight down the middle of his skull.
Hell yes. We have this sort of scene from Amateur Adventures Episode 2 where...
Oh God.
a small little halfling is running outside of a cave. And we almost have like a split side by side of now a figure of another bugbear, Gozen in this part, running up behind this orc and just hammering down this large Hugh axe and just bears it deep into the fucking face of this. And you see it actually go below the chin and peek out a little bit beneath the chin. As you yank it back, you see the whole body just get ripped backwards on you. You destroyed that one fucking orc right off the rip.
Okay then.
And you moved your full 30 feet. Did you want to take any bonus actions on your turn?
No, I'm going to just stand there and
Hell yeah.
stare him down, intimidate him.
Fuck yeah, intimidating enough.
David, stop that.
All right, after that turn, it now moves over the round over to Mazai. You are currently 30 feet away from Gozen,
Yes.
who then is also another 25 feet away from the actual orcs himself. So you are a total of 55 feet away from the orcs. You do have a visual sight on them, but you do not have... Well, they would have a sort of cover with all the trees that are between you and
Okay.
them.
So how far again is Gozen from the orcs?
Gozen is currently 25 feet away from the two other orcs that are still standing there.
Okay.
As you are making your way towards these orcs, you could see their outlines and their figure as you can glance through it. It's still bright out, so it's not too
Yeah.
dark in this area.
I want to use Thunderclap.
Thunderclap, you have to be within 5 foot.
I thought the area of the thing was 5 foot where they had to be in.
But it's in your radius
Oh,
that
okay.
you are there. So when you clap, that's where it comes out
Oh,
from.
okay, okay.
I mean, you can still do it, but you ain't gonna hit nobody.
No, yeah. I am gonna move up 20. I am gonna move 25 feet though.
Okay,
like,
sure.
So I'm like right behind Gozen.
Sure. As you get up 25 feet,
And
Directly behind Gozen.
then I'm gonna use.
what?
That meme where the cat is singing and whispering.
I don't know. You lost me.
I'll find it.
Like, I watch TikTok too much. Fuck it.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know what I want to do.
What you doing, Messiah? Come on.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd be up next.
I didn't think I was gonna live.
What do you mean?
I guess use my
Only two
bladed.
people rolled.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, Yeah.
He don't count. He's too far off.
But
I
I'll
don't get
just
a
use my
friend
fan.
person.
I'll use my fan for now. On the
so-
one.
They are 30 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Your fan
Yeah,
does
I'm
have a
used-
30-foot range.
It should.
Believe
Oh,
it's-
it's got 20. God damn it.
Yep,
And they're 30 feet?
they are 30
Can
feet.
only be 25. I didn't want to use. Which one was it? Shatter. I didn't want to use Shatter.
Cantrip.
That's like the.
Yeah, you can just
I-
use vicious
Cantrip.
mockery.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. It doesn't do a lot of damage.
You don't have to waste any of your components
Yeah,
or spells.
yeah, I'll just use Vicious Mockery.
Where's
then.
your crossbow?
Right.
David, you know, so shut up.
All right, so you can use Vicious Mockery.
Yeah.
Dex save or is it con save? What is it?
It was Wiz, actually.
Wisdom.
You got to take whiz?
You see.
16
Damn it, yeah.
saves. As you go blurting something out to try to harm them with Vicious Mockery, it seems to get lost within the wind as it goes howling through these trees in a sort of little pattern that kind of throws it
Yeah.
off. Doesn't
Yeah.
make it all the way to them, but you do acknowledge that you're there.
Yes.
What do you say?
I don't know. She
Doesn't
just
have any of that. It's
No, yeah, she started to say something, and then it just her tongue tripped, and she just gave up halfway
started
through.
mumbling. It's tongue twister, and she couldn't quite get it out. That's why it doesn't succeed.
Yeah.
Fuck the wind, because she's gonna say shit.
Yeah, no, she just couldn't. She started saying something. Forgot what she was gonna say.
Alrighty, as we have the scene now, the top of the round, Ren, you're now up as you hear combat and slaughter happening 107 feet away from you.
It's still 107?
Goes and ran up to them.
Oh, he did run up to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just dash up as far as I can.
Sure. And that you got a dash of 60, correct?
Yep.
30. Yeah, sure. Easily enough. As you make 30 feet up, you can see them in range of 40 feet.
I can see him.
47 feet. Yeah, you can see them. They have cover. You're looking through trees and vines and shrubs and shit like that, but you still see outlines and characteristics of orcs that you would already know are already over there. So,
Debating.
master debating.
Fuck it. Let's moonbeam him.
You know, it's the beginning of the day, right?
I don't have
Yeah.
anything else. No, that's a fucking action.
As you guys are going to
Yeah.
a fucking
Never mind.
castle.
I can't do that. That's an action. So no, I'm good. That's my turn.
Also, yeah, we're trying to go to a castle, so
So as you make it up 60 feet, you can see in range of 47 feet a few orcs in front of you. But after that, it now goes over to Gozen. You're up now as you are 25 feet away from the nearest orc that is to your south. As you obliterate one of them, what is Gozen doing?
So I'm 25 feet away from this one?
Either one of them, yep.
Okay, either one. We're just going to run up 15 feet.
Sure. As you go trembling, or as you go barging through a couple bushes and shrubs,
And I'm going to swing right at him.
before as you
with
get within your melee reach, which is 10 feet.
Fuck me.
What'd you get this time?
That one.
Roll me a d20 again, please.
oh god.
Okay, we'll roll the same one. 18.
18, okay. As you go swinging towards this orc, you see him kind of lifting a log up, and he turns and pivots towards you in the last moment as he throws this log in sheer shock towards you. You fucking just like confetti this fucking log out of nowhere. You do max damage on this log.
Fuck that
Coolest
log.
nat one I've ever seen.
Right?
And through the visage of all this confetti debris, you see this snarling bugbear standing, glaring straight over at this one orc to the south. Any other bonus actions or movements then, since you only moved, what you said, 10 feet?
15.
15 feet?
We'll back up 10 feet towards Messiah.
Sure, easily enough, as you're not even in his range. So, as you move back 10 feet, Messiah, it's now your turn. As you
Vicious
see, goes and
Mockery
swing,
again.
smother it. What?
Wait, you said my turn, right?
Yep, your turn.
I was
Go.
gonna say, Vicious Mockery again is what I was gonna say.
All right, here we go. Wisdom save.
Same one.
Be a 14.
The thing is 14. Is it saved or is it fail?
Meets it, beats it.
Then yeah, it beats it.
Okay.
You made it, you beat it. Yeah.
As you try to say something else again, you get tongue-tied again, just lost in your thoughts or whatever it may be, but no damage done to this orc. Any
Getting real
movement?
tired of this.
Any movements or bonus actions in your turn?
No, she's pretty secure behind Gozen, so.
Okay, sure. As you stay there in protection, it is now the orc's turn, as the one orc to the south is going to move his way towards Gozen. Actually, both of them. The one to the south is going to draw out a longsword. The one to the north is going to draw out a scimitar. And they're both going to charge towards Gozen, as he is only 30 feet away from the one to the far east, and then the one to the south, he is only 25 feet away. So they both charge in, as the one to the south with the longsword attacks. It's going to be a 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
The one with the scimitar rolls an @1. And it's a 13 for that second roll. So as you go, they both go swinging at you. You bring your shield up, bring your sword up, and easily enough, you are able to parry and dodge this. It seems like your spar sessions that you've been doing mornings and nights seem to be paying off. Mm-hmm. Top of the round, Ren, you're now up as you are 47 feet away.
Try to get my ass kicked.
All right, moving up 30 feet closer.
Yep, as you are now 17 feet away.
And I
Just make it
will
15. Be easier.
toll the dead. One of them. Has one of them been hit?
One of them's dead. Yeah.
One of them is dead, yes, but
Right.
the other ones have
other.
not been hit, no.
Neither of them?
You
okay.
wouldn't know that either way, though, but still,
I wouldn't. No, you're right.
Still, it's just a cantrip that you can cast.
Did you guys hit him?
You look, and none of them look bloodied.
Yeah,
In
that's what
instance, so,
I'm looking for.
Yeah. None of them look like they.
Okay, I'll just pick the one.
Longsword or
to-
scimitar?
Longsword.
Sure. The one on the south that's carrying a longsword as you cast Toll the Dead?
Yep.
Sure. What is that? Dex save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It's going to be a 9.
That's
Fails.
a fail. That's only a D8 though.
Yeah, still better than nothing.
Oh, yeah. Better than what I've been
I mean,
doing.
literally one.
1 point of damage. All right.
Better than what I've been doing.
So now this time, so last time I did Toll the Dead, it came from my spiritual wolf.
Yeah.
And now you just kind of hear, as I
gonna
grab
bark at
onto
it?
my amulet, you kind of hear just a random howl. Like you don't know where it's from, but it's not very strong still.
The way I see you grabbing your amulet is with your sword hand that you have loosely
Yeah.
gripped, and as you hover it over top, you see this visage of a Ren. Either do you ever hold your shield outward to cast anything in the sense of trying to aim?
Not my shield. But it would be the sword, the hand that I don't have my shield in.
So the sword
What?
hand.
So yeah, my sword hand.
But you're holding your.
Yeah. Like I grab it and then I like release.
Oh, okay. You grab and release. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, how do you you just rip it off every fucking time? Oh yeah, it's a tearaway fucking necklace.
It's like one of those freaking in those movies where it's,
Got a
it's
little-
on
it's
the
got a little
chain.
button
It's
clasp.
on the chain,
Yeah,
but then
it's
it
a
just snaps.
Yeah.
Like,
I look
wait,
like a badass. 1 point. Fuck.
like it doesn't hurt your neck. They just snap the chain.
I hear a chihuahua.
Basically.
As you
Yeah.
cast Toll the Dead and do 1 point of damage to this one orc, you see him now start to almost look dazed in the eyes a little bit as he sort of goes a little cross-eyed, and then reorients himself and looks towards Gozen again, kind of glancing off towards Ren, not seeing too much of a situation there. So after that, any other bonus actions or movements on your turn there? Right.
Nope. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Gozen. You're up.
All right, I want to slash at the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Sure. The one with the scimitar that is to your east, directly 5 feet away from you.
Yes.
Sure. Go for it.
Motherfucker.
It's another one.
No. 10 to hit.
10 misses. As you go slicing away with Hugh, you see him kind of parry down as well with his scimitar and blocks your attack. Any bonus actions or movements?
So as soon as I pull out of melee range of one of them, that draws an opportunity attack, right?
From one of them only, yes.
Okay.
It could or it could not. Depends on what I decide. But more than likely it would.
Yeah. Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Sometimes I don't when there's a comment with all of you guys around. I'm like, no, I don't want to hit you. I want to hit you. You are the weakest.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
though I have more
In that
health
case,
than a
I'm just
certain
gonna
someone.
move
Pretty
5
much.
feet over so that I'm not an
5 feet to
obstruction.
the south.
Yeah, stay within melee range both.
Sure. As you move 5 feet to the south, so then that way you give a better visual for Ren as he's coming up from behind you guys. If no other movements and no other bonus actions, Messiah, you're now up.
I'm gonna try to hit the one with the scimitar with my fan.
Go for the scimitar. Are you going melee range of him? You are 10 feet away from him. Oh no, you are 5 feet away. No, yeah, 10 feet away. Sorry.
That was 10.
You are 10 feet away from him. Are you throwing it or are you gonna run up to him and slice him or what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw it.
Sure, go for it.
16.
16 hits, roll some damage.
Oh yay, thank God.
Yes, this one has not been hit either.
5.
Hell yeah.
It's
More than
dead.
done
Fun
so
fact.
far.
Fun fact, it died at 5 HP. As you slice away and throw your bladed fan, it goes kind of pinwheeling forward, and you notice that and it kind of peaks in your mind again that you now have 2 fans being able to be used now that one of them has been fixed and mended
Yes.
from sneak mending.
Yes.
All right, so as you slash one away and you get your fan back to you, any other movements or bonus actions on your turn?
Attack again.
With the absent fan, go for it. As you whip your second one around.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, hell yeah, that hits. Roll some damage.
It sure did.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he threw a fucking Twizzler wrap at him.
Of course he did, right as I'm looking down. God damn it, David.
I was waiting for it to go hot dog. I was waiting for it.
I actually think you're gonna throw it.
It's like we're in
Now I have
school.
video of
Oh
Tate
my
getting
God.
hit with the face with something floppy.
I got a 1.
1 point of damage. That's still better than nothing. As this orc is getting damaged left and right from these fans, moves a turn over to the orc's turn now. So the south one with the longsword is going to draw out his shield now and attack Gozen. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
The one to the north now with the scimitar is going to draw out a shield as well and make his way towards Messiah.
Does that draw an opportunity attack?
It would if he leaves your range in 10 feet.
So he's just moving 5 feet? Or...
He's just moving 5 feet to get right next
Okay,
to Messiah.
never mind. He's still
No!
dead.
Not out of your range. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
Just by 1. God damn it. Well,
16 hits.
technically 2.
For the scimitar, it's going to be 7 points of damage.
Damn,
As it gets slashed away. Almost. As this orc slashes away at you, Messiah, you feel blood start to trickle down your leg. Top of the round. Ren, you're now up.
All right. I am going to... You know what? Bonus action, I'm going to shift.
Go for it.
So I get my 4 temp HP.
As you shift into your half-wolf form.
And then I'm going to charge right up in between them.
All right. Moving up.
And right in between them.
15, moving up 20 feet then.
Yep.
Hi-ho,
As you
silver.
get to
Away.
the north and south of you, you have one with the scimitar at the north and one to the south of you that has a longsword. Both of them have shields up.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance. Read out what it does.
I was going to say, what does that do?
Okay, Word of Radiance, you utter a divine word and a burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a con save or take 1d6 radiant damage. It's within 5 feet. And the only 2 I choose are obviously the orcs.
Enemies. What is the divine word that you're over here shouting?
These nuts?
These nuts.
Probably just,
China.
What was that?
probably burn.
Burn. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Both of them fail. Roll me some damage.
Oh, nice. 6 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then I will pull out my rapier.
Hell yeah. So you pull out your rapier with your bonus action. You're ready to go. Damaging both of these and getting them down pretty good. It moves their round over to Gozen now.
All right. I'm going to shimmy another 5 feet around that guy.
To the south, one with the longsword?
Yes. To get flanking.
As you are flanked now with Ren.
And I'm just going to swing straight down on his dome with Hugh.
Yep, you only moved 5 feet. Go for it. Advantage.
Ooh, neither one of those was great.
Good thing it wasn't your rose gold one.
Yeah, right. 14 to hit.
14 misses. God. As you see him parry it with a shield. Any bonus actions or other movements?
As he's not looking at you.
Hold, please. No.
Okay. And that moves around over to Mazai. You're now up as you see goes and swing around to the south to get flanking on the one with the longsword, who is 10 feet away from you. The one 5 feet in front of you with the scimitar and shield is now semi-flanked with Ren. If you were to move over 5 feet to your east, you'd be able to in flanking range of that one.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure, go for it.
And then I'm
Hey,
gonna
look.
attack with my fan.
That's a conga line.
Melee? You gonna go melee with him?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, go for it. Roll me that attack.
I'm gonna go with this.
Let it roll!
Cha 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 cha.
That's inventory. That's not
That wild hunt shifter ability really comes in handy here.
15.
15. Hits. Roll some damage.
Oh, you just missed, man.
I really did.
Got a 14, shit, 15.
5.
5. Hell yeah.
Nice. Things got to be getting low.
As you slash away with one of these blades, blood goes flying into the air and covers a little bit of the leaves and bark beside you. He's still standing. Second attack?
Yeah, she's gonna
for it with
twirl
your other
around
fan.
and go at him again.
Go for it. Hell yeah, I like it. As we see a little bit of her dance.
That is a 20.
Natural?
Natural.
Nat 20.
buddy.
Hell yeah. Roll that damage.
Automatic 4.
Automatic 4. You and Dave. You and Jasper and Mazai get auto 4 some natural.
Just wait.
Just wait till I level up again.
And then I don't add the
No.
the +3, right? After I roll it again?
Yes, you only roll just
Okay.
your natural d4. That's it. So 4 plus
6.
6 total?
6 total, yeah.
Hell yeah. As you go slashing away again, this one actually makes it drop to its knee, almost about to fall over, but he has one last gasping breath and stands up. He is
She hit
angry
him in
and
the
pissed.
face.
He's got blood trickling down his side. His face his eyes are starting to get like stinging red from the blood. After that, any other movements on your turn then, Messiah?
No. Gonna stay in flanking position.
Easy enough. Now it is the orc's turn, as the north orc is actually going to attack on Messiah. With his scimitar, it's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Is it a scimitar or a scimitar?
It's a scimitar, but she said scimitar, so that's why I went with scimitar. Because she said scimitar.
Did I say scimitar?
You said scimitar in the beginning. Yep.
I don't even remember
So it's
what I
going to
said,
be
like half of
8
it.
points of damage
Ugh,
as you get slashed away.
dick.
The south one is actually going to now attack on Gozen. It's going to be a 12 to hit.
That's miss.
Why are you getting
As
all
you
the
bring
low
it-
ones on him?
As you get another sort of feeling of you sparring as you have been. And now Mazai's like, maybe I should be sparring every fucking morning too instead of dancing the whole time.
Tried to offer it to Jasper once.
All right,
Turn down.
as those two orcs make their attacks and succeed, we now have the top of the round. Ren, you're up.
I'm just going to take my rapier. The one with the scimitar looks probably much more fucked up, right?
Yeah, as you glance around, you kind of look over your shoulder to see the one with the longsword behind you who's flanked by Gozen. That one looks adequately enough and not gushing out blood. The one to the north,
better
you see
leave
him
him
on
to
his
me.
last breath.
I swear to God. Ren, I swear to God. Let me kick his face in.
All right, I'll go against the one that's
With the
not.
scimitar. Okay, go for it.
I'm trying.
With the long sword, I'll
Okay.
use booming blade.
Go for it. So Booming Blade gets a bonus action up there, or gets your attack action with it. Go for it.
17 plus stuff.
Plus stuff is what?
23.
23 hits. Roll some damage.
Oh, that. Don't hit.
I mean, I knew it was going to hit. 10.
Hell yeah. As you smack the shit, well, pierce the shit out of this one orc to the south of you, you now have any bonus actions on your turn? Because that was only that acted as an action on your turn.
That'll be my turn.
Sure, easily enough. As you hack away and stab away at this one orc to the south, you see more blood starting to gush now out of him. He's looking close or similar to the one to the north of you now. So after that, and moves around over to Gozen. You're now up.
Third time's charm here. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna try and just like cleave him in half here with Hugh.
Sure, easily enough. Go for it. Let it roll. Big money, big money, big money.
Oh, with advantage, right?
Yes, with advantage.
God bless Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
How would you like to kill this orc?
I just want to split him right in half at the hips. I want the top half to just slide off
the side of your axe as it goes slicing through. You see him holding his longsword and shield, so as like he sort of realizes death is right there, and he just drops both weapon and shield on the ground with it. That one is now dead, as now you have only one more orc remaining, as he is 10 feet away from you to the north between Messiah and Ren. What would you like to do? You still have movement, and you still have bonus actions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just box him in here.
Sure. As you rotate to the east of him to make a sort of north, south, and east positioning around this one orc. Any bonus actions?
Can I bonus action unarmed strike?
No, you
Swear to
don't.
God.
You're not. If you were proficient, yeah. But you're not proficient.
I got nothing.
All right. So as the round now moves over to Messiah, you're now up as you see one lone orc remaining
I
between.
thought he could still punch, though.
No. He's not proficient with punching.
But isn't it still like 1 damage, though?
It is, but he's not proficient, which would make it a separate light weapon. But his Hugh is not a light weapon either, so he cannot
Oh,
attack.
okay.
No, that's cool.
I was like, I'd kick him.
Yeah, he's
You
fucking
could.
a monk would.
You
A monk would
could.
kick him, yes.
Yes.
All right, so Messiah, anything else on your turn?
Her fan.
Go for it. Roll that attack with advantage still.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to roll with advantage.
I rolled 2.
What'd you get?
22.
22 hits. How would you like to kill this orc? He had 1 HP.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
No wonder you
don't take it
went
from
ahead.
him. Yeah. She's gonna take her fan. It's gonna close, and all of the collective knives at once are gonna stab him right in the chest.
Hell yeah. And as you retract the fan blade from his chest, you see this sort of softball size opening as I imagine the fan blades sort of almost in a circular pattern kind of engulfing his chest as a cavity is now apparent there. As he drops to the ground, blood pooling out of him, the threat is now gone.
She flicks the blood off of her fan.
I got a question.
What's up, Jasper?
If you have Tavern Brawler, can you use a shield as an improvised weapon?
Sure can.
Cool.
Okay.
On Tavern Brawler.
That's right.
Someone else wants to search these people. I'm not grabbing
Goes
anything.
in. Ren and Mazai, you guys each get 100 XP.
Yay.
Jasper,
Damn
you do that.
it!
Jasper's getting left behind.
How do you know? I may be right there. You never know.
I didn't hear your name get called out.
She meant on XP wise. That's what she meant by left behind.
On my last
Oh,
attack
yeah.
roll with advantage, I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
That's
What are the odds of that?
Which one got the nat 20 is the question. Which die got the nat 20?
The purple die. The metal die has been
Yeah,
letting me
they're-
down,
they're
but I'm
both-
not going to
they're
give up
both
hope.
blue.
Don't give up hope.
Yeah, my metal dice performed good for like the first half of the first session I had them, and then it all went downhill from there. And they still haven't made it up to me yet.
Hell yeah.
At least you got to use yours.
Someone else wants to search these guys. I'm not touching anything.
That's
not doing
fair.
it.
I'm going to rummage through and search
Yeah.
all 3.
Sure. As you go glancing through the orcs, you actually see that they have 2 shields on them. Look kind of rugged and haphazardly made. You see 1 longsword, 1 short sword, and 1 scimitar. So 3 weapons. They don't look rusted. They don't look fancy either. Just like normal weapons. But you
go
don't
grab
see
them.
anything else on them.
Can I take the scimitar and like toss it at Ren, see if he catches it?
Sure. As you pick it up, you don't know.
Oh, shit.
It's a boomerang fucking scimitar. They didn't know it. It just comes right back to you. No, you pick it up and you toss it towards Ren. Ren, do you do anything in regard to the scimitar? Jump up out of the way? Hell yeah.
Really, Gozen?
As it hits
Just a
his foot,
sword
it sticks.
kid.
Stabs you, gets poison damage, you die. That would suck. All right, so as you guys loot through these 3 orcs, you realize that they had nothing of value or of any significance. A few weapons, 2 shields, and then are you guys continuing on your path towards the castle?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is now
Yeah.
We're not
9
stopping
a.m.
for anything this time. I don't care what you want to fight, Gozen. You've had your fight. You're getting a better fight at the castle.
That's fine. I'll fight it by myself.
Fucking God.
As you guys now travel through towards the east, towards this location that Rudolph had pointed out, you now have the order of Ren first, then Gozen, and then Messiah. Ren, roll me a perception check, please.
What would you put in the back?
15.
15, sure. As you guys are traveling, about
I'm still mildly paranoid.
40 more minutes pass by as you're still traveling through this location. You actually come up to the castle itself.
Oh, thank fuck.
And at this moment, you see Jasper running right beside you and catch up to all 3 of you.
That win?
No.
Damn.
You did miss out on fighting orcs, though, because someone couldn't say no to a fight.
Yeah, I seen 3 on my way there. On my way to Phandalin.
No shit.
Yeah.
What did you leave for, anyways?
To tell Sodar what we're doing?
He knew what we were doing.
He didn't know we knew where the castle was.
Yeah, but he didn't know that we were here. I was telling him that we're on our way to the castle.
You told him where the castle was, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Did he have anything to say?
I had other things going on as well.
What other things?
What do you mean other things?
I will not divulge information at this time.
Can I grab him?
You want to grab Jasper?
Yeah.
Yes!
Roll me a strength check contested by your strength or dexterity.
That's sketchy, Jasper.
That's really sketchy.
This party already has enough trust issues.
Yeah. Boy, do we.
22.
15.
As he acknowledges that he ran off towards town, you grab him, and what do? As you have him grappled?
I just want to hold him and just like squeeze him just
Like a baby.
not enough to hurt him, just enough to let him know I can just crush him like a grape. And
Do you
ask
have him facing towards you, or are you like kind of like grabbing him from behind and like
Yeah, grab him from
bear
behind.
hug style?
Yeah.
Okay.
and ask him just what other things.
If you let go, I can give you it.
See, I don't trust that. Why don't you tell us what the it is?
Well, I can't move. He
I'll
has
let
me
him
locked.
go.
All right. You let him go. Jasper, he lets you go.
I fall down on the ground because I'm pretty sure he has me up in the air.
You're not gonna land on your feet. You're just gonna purposely fall on the ground.
No, I'll land Superman style, you know.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Dude, you were like, your feet were like 6 inches off the ground.
You know
Bit
what?
dramatic.
I wanted to be cool. Shut up.
So what other things?
So I take out my backpack
Okay.
and I pull out big ass backpack. Another big ass backpack. Another big ass backpack.
You guys see 3 large camping style looking backpacks that add a bit more space to your guys' inventories.
And I toss one to each one of you.
Why didn't you just say that?
Yeah, why are you trying to keep
Why
it
are you
hidden?
trying to be all...
We're getting ready to
Shifty.
storm a castle, and you're keeping secrets.
That's really
not
not
even
good
like
for
that
party
important. Like,
intensity
it's,
right now.
I went to get bigger backpacks for everyone.
I mean, thank
that-
you.
Yeah, thank
Like,
you.
Like, thank you, Jasper, but also you're not helping party trust right now with trying
What
to
do
keep
you mean?
secrets.
I went and got you something nice.
Listen,
Because I'm the
it's
leader,
just-
you know? I just want to be
Here
out
he
there
goes
for you.
again. Oh my God.
Self-appointed leader.
Self-proclaimed.
You
No one
wanna-
actually views you
wanna
as the
duel for
leader.
leader?
Calm down.
No.
I-
This goblin rules or Gozen rules here?
To be fair, Goes and Rules is the only way that would be fair.
Yeah.
We can go no weapons. I'll be alright with that.
I'm gonna have my spells at least.
You're gonna fight for leader now too? Over here? She's like, I'm almost dead, but I'll fight too. Like, you're pretty badly damaged.
Yeah.
What is your health at?
16 out of 31.
Jesus.
Scimitars were not kind to me.
I want to lay on hands
She said it
for
again.
5
I did, I just-
points.
Scimitar, see, told you.
You guys say scimitar?
Messiah,
Every time she messes up with words, I'm just going to reuse them.
You want to take
Messiah.
it? You wanna take
Messiah,
it?
I'm laying on hands 5 points.
So there's a total of 7 points that you used out of your pool.
I've apparently used more. I was down to 12 before I healed Ren. I don't remember if I used
You used it on me.
Have you
Okay.
been using your long rest button? Because you guys woke up from the long rest.
Yeah,
And
I
it should have replenished.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used it on me after I took the psychic damage from
Oh,
dropping.
that is right. Yeah, so that would have been
Okay.
that would have been in the morning. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you used a handful of extra.
Yeah, I'm down to 5.
Cool. Easily enough, though. I mean, you still have plenty. You can use as much as you want to at a time, so no big deal.
I am now at 21. That should be fine.
So you have a potion, right?
Yeah.
You might want to drink it before we storm the castle.
Where you at?
Well, do you want to take
21.
another like
think
short rest so you can?
I was gonna say I should be fine. I'd rather save the potion for during combat, honestly, just in case.
Do we
Okay.
need a midday nap before we storm the castle?
That's what I'm asking.
I mean,
Do you
Do
want
you
one?
need a midday nap?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
are you
Yeah.
sure?
That nap I had earlier.
A map,
Did
a
fantastic.
A nap might be
Hold
nice.
on. Who healed him?
Don't worry about it.
Messiah just quietly,
As you
without
point
words,
over
points to Gozen.
to Gozen.
I told
Instinctively,
you
wasn't
just
me.
carry him. I wait till I got here to heal him up.
We had places to be.
You can carry him though.
But why didn't you want me healed?
It'd be one hand down. I'd rather have Gozen with 2 hands, to be honest.
Cause I don't want to deal with you right now. I was gonna wait till you're 4 hours and to deal with you.
You were gone.
You were gone. You didn't have to deal with him at all.
You didn't have to deal with him at all either. You just had to carry him.
I didn't do anything.
You did a lot.
Oh, what? Flail the axe around and hit myself in the head, and then pass out.
As you look over, you see Jasper hear this from Ren as Gozen's in the background, just nodding his head vigorously behind Ren, acknowledging that, yes, that's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. Do it.
Messiah just gives a thumbs up, stone-faced.
I look in disbelief. Are we going in? What are we doing?
I mean, Messiah said
I
she
mean-
wanted to take a nap.
I mean, I
little
don't need to.
midday
I mean,
nap.
I should be fine.
I can take a little breather.
You know what? Yeah, okay.
Short rest?
Okay,
Short rest.
Sure. As you guys see
I'll keep watch.
in the distance, you guys can see the castle itself, but you're not too close up to actually get the full-on view of it. But as you post up a sort of little location, about 100 feet away, we'll say, Ren, you said you're going to post up a watch for it. Roll me a
Yeah.
perception check. As you guys take short rest,
12.
if anyone is going to do a short rest,
Yeah.
roll dice.
I'm just gonna.
I'm also staying up.
So, which dice is it?
I assume you guys are
Is
just
it
chilling, not like
Yeah.
They're actually before I do my short rest.
What dice is it again?
Can I use my
Put a D8, right?
harness divine power
What's that?
to
do? Read it
use
out.
my channel divinity to get a spell slot back?
Sure. Yes, you can.
Okay, because then I'll get my channel divinity back for my short rest.
You gotta make sure he's watching.
Apparently. Put my hands up to cough, and you're just.
I was sorry.
Is it D10?
Where do I see it at?
It's a D8.
Yeah,
It's on-
you got a
should be on your
D8.
main screen.
You go to manage and you go to manage character and levels.
I shouldn't even have to do that. You should just go to your main screen, and then on it there's a little campfire. You click on that and hit short rest.
Oh yeah.
Has no one been doing that?
No, I haven't done it at all. Well, I haven't used the thing at all.
Okay,
yet,
yeah. So yeah, if you click on the little icon that is like a small little campfire, there's a short and long rest you can click on.
Okay.
And then doing so, it'll ask you if you want to automatically apply healing dice to it. Tells you what you can do as whatever class you are,
Yeah, I'll just click that. Yeah. So
and it
just
says
does
take
it
short
for me.
rest.
Talking on D&D Beyond?
Yes, on D&D Beyond.
Wait, did not roll a thing.
Not sponsored.
But willing.
But willing.
I went that way. I was looking for the. Oh, short rest.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
1d8.
It's a little. The app sometimes does some beneficial stuff, but not always.
The D.
That one, I think there is like a separate.
Do you want a D8?
Action.
Regular one. Yeah.
There's a separate action you can do on that one for short rest. It says something about like reset maximum HP changes during the short rest.
That's during long rest, which is what you don't want that clicked.
Yeah, you don't want to have that click. But in some scenarios, it would be in the sense of it just resets maximum HP changes. So like if Tate, how your one ability raised everyone's max HP
Yeah.
above, during a short rest, if it was already past the 7 or 8 hours and you guys haven't slept yet, then you would want to hit that button. So then that way it takes away that full amount and it reverts it back to normal, and then it does your rolls.
Which reminds me, after this short rest, I'm going to cast Aid on myself, Messiah, and Jasper. Right? You still have the most HP?
Yeah, I'm at 33 and I have full health.
Okay.
As you guys
What
cast
is
it,
your
that's
aid
5
against
extra HP, correct?
Yep, 5 max HP.
As you guys are now pushing into 11 a.m.
Been an eventful morning.
So we have that. We have that for the next 8 hours,
Sweet. I am good to go.
which it should.
Did you use any of your hit dice then?
Oh, yeah, I used one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Did you use Song of Rest as well?
No. I mean,
Did you need to?
not particularly.
I don't know if you can
honestly.
use it for yourself either.
Yeah,
think
I
it's-
don't. I think it's for friends only.
Yeah, I think it's the wording of it says
I mean, it's
if
only
anyone else rolls it aside from you.
It was
then
only
that-
2 off anyway from being my full HP,
Cool.
so I didn't
Oh, yeah.
see a need anyway.
It's all good. Okay. So as you guys are coming up, during the watch, Ren, you notice nothing of importance. No traveling. You notice the regular wind and trees and birds and animals all scurrying around. You actually notice, though, that some animals are farther away from you towards the way you guys have just walked. Like, they seem to be going around this general location, trying to stay away from it
Yeah.
in regards to the castle itself being there. As you guys are 100 feet away from after ending your short rest, you guys make your way up and you see the front of the castle. And it consists, the whole castle itself actually consists of 7 crumbled towers of different sizes and heights. But the upper stories of this varying state is all in collapse. A short flight of steps leads up to a terrace in front of the main entryway as you guys are now walking up to it about 40 feet away. Past the wreckage, you can actually see a sundered doors that lie in a shadowed hall on the inside of this little entryway. Round towers loom over the entranceway with dark arrow slits looking down onto the front of the terrace. And let me jump up the map. Doop, doop.
Assuming I still use the same perception.
Yes. So you just far left over here on the map right here. This is where you guys are all standing up. And then, as like I said, this terrace itself is 10 feet high, and the steps themselves kind of go up 10 feet. And then if you notice 2 large towers that are these sort of curved locations, and you do see arrow slits along both sides. If you glance at the map, there's 4 arrow slits, as well as the doors on the inside of it, the front of the gate, completely just knocked open. But you can't see into it unless you actually walk up onto the terrace.
Okay.
But you do see the doors knocked off.
Fun.
We walk up.
What else did we do?
You said there's 7 towers?
A total of 7 throughout this whole complex. As you guys walk up, you see everything just looming over in front of you. You can see about a handful of 7 towers off, like 2 of them in front of you, the 2 main ones that are the entryway right here that you guys are looking at. And as you're glancing through, you see all those arrow slits as well as the doors.
Should we scout around it first?
I feel like we should approach with caution.
I feel like so
Extreme
too.
caution.
It goes in. I tap him, give him Vigilant Blessing.
I think we should scout around the castle stealthily and then come back up to this front entrance.
Hold on. Messiah's gonna tap both Jasper and Gozen and give them both Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. You guys get a d6 of inspiration to use on any ability check, save, or attack roll. It's a one-time use, and you can use it whenever. It doesn't have to be on your next turn. It could be later on, but you have that as like a pool of extra die.
All right.
I must remember I have this. I keep forgetting to put it down. I'm just like, I have to remember.
Yeah, I give you adventurers and people listening, and I give my players some physical items to help remind them that they have health potions or tokens of inspiration. So Messiah has one on.
I just have a very bad memory, and I just forget, even with physical items in front of me.
Continue on.
Do you want to just sneak up, see if you can see anything through the door first? How tall were these steps?
The steps themselves, the whole terrace itself is on a platform that's about 10 feet high. So the steps going up 10 feet.
It goes in. Give me a little boost so I can just peek my head up.
Just lift Messiah.
Sold.
Yeah.
You said sold?
Yep. Sold. I'm just going to grab Ren and just...
Boost them
Just my head, just
Yeah.
like my eyes.
up. Roll me a
As
stealth check, please.
As he
Brett.
puts his thumb in your butthole.
That just slid right in.
Oh my god.
19.
19, sure.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Me no likey when he does that.
Okay. As you glance forward, you can actually see further in through the doors. So as you glance up, your head up over top of this little area, Ren, you can actually see two edges of... Actually, roll me a perception check for this one. As you are doing a different view.
22.
22. Actually, you can see as well inside of the arrow slits as you see small figures sort of slightly moving around, both in the north and south arrow slits of this terrace area in these towers.
Okay.
As well as you glance through the doors, you can see about 25 feet in, you can see that the hallway extends to the north and south, but you can't see any further than that little wall section. And then further to the east, it extends another 25 feet, and it kind of dead ends at a rubbled section that has a door on the south end of the rubble section. But that is as far as you can see into this without actually getting up there and walking in. But you do see two figures, not sure exactly what they are, but you do see figures within the arrow slits as well that have a good point of view from that other side. But they don't seem to notice you.
Okay. Does it... Actually, with you telling me there's people that I can see in there, kind of answers all my other questions. So, goes and let me down.
All right.
Slides the thumb out.
Thank you.
I laugh, he just throws them up there. Here you go!
I feel so close.
All right, so there's...
You guys can just say you're whispering. You don't have to actually whisper.
we can't fucking hear you sometimes.
Listen.
Okay, so there's a door that is broken down. There's a pile of rubble. I can't see much.
And we kind of have the whole group kind of sitting at the base of this terrace staircase leading upward as you guys are kind of huddled around in sort of small circular football fashion.
There's a big old pile of rubble by a door, but through the arrow slits, I did see some movement. I can't tell what it is. I don't know how many. I just know there's some people that could see us if we walk up there through the arrow slits.
Were they actively looking out the arrow slits?
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
I'm guessing they didn't see me,
Should we see if there's a back entrance?
because if they saw me, they probably would have shot. But seeing if there's a back entrance might not be a bad idea.
Do we just
Yeah,
want to
like-
send Jasper on a lap around the building?
He's not very quiet.
He's not quiet, but
What do
he's
you mean
fast.
I'm not very quiet?
Can you run quietly?
Well, Jasper, you're Jasper.
We can find out.
Oh my god.
Dude, you've already ran like 19,000 miles today, so why don't we just all go as a group?
First of all, 90 miles. All right.
Sorry.
First of all, only 30 miles.
Oh, 30 miles.
Fucking 90, trying to sound like a badass over here.
It sounds like something Jasper would say, so let's just go with 90.
He did it wrong on
would say
purpose.
90. He's like, no, it's totally 90. Yeah, totally 90.
He did it wrong on purpose.
Yeah, do we want to stealthily do a lap around this building?
I mean, we can stealthily do it, and if all else fails, we can just,
As a group.
throw out
Someone's
stealth.
probably
And,
gonna fail stealth.
I mean, probably.
I mean, if we all do decent and one fails, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Fourth wall broken.
All right, you guys ready?
Fourth wall, who is she?
Yeah, let's stealth around it.
Right or left?
Let's go
Everyone,
left.
roll me stealth checks then, as you guys are making your way around the vicinity itself.
Wait. All right. Yeah.
South or north?
North.
Counterclockwise?
That way.
South. So
South.
as a general
God.
indication on the map for my players, over here towards where Johnny and Tate are sitting, that is the north, and then to the south side is where
The south.
Ray and Dave
South.
are sitting. Yes.
I thought-
well, for you it's south, but
North,
for
I thought north
That's
was
not- that's south.
counterclockwise.
It's just run around the south. Majority rule. I'm
south
the
is this
oldest
way.
That's what I
No, you don't get to
Yes,
say that
that's
just
south.
because you're the oldest.
and the biggest.
As he's 12.
said. I'm the biggest.
Oh my god, here we go again.
I mean, you guys show we want to stealth. Like, there's no point in stealthing,
Oh, son
right?
of a bitch.
Well, we could just might as well just go in at this point.
Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't.
Motherfucker. Want to make your way over
I don't
here.
think we need to stealth.
I think as we start walking, we all stop. Shh, shut the fuck up.
We're still having this conversation
As
we
you
walk.
guys are walking, you guys are still walking and talking this whole fucking time. As you guys make your way.
We
We're
think,
whispering.
we think we're whispering, but we're talking a lot louder
You guys
than
are
we
just
actually
talking
are.
normally like you guys are talking right here. You guys didn't say you were whispering. like the end game, but you guys are making your way easily enough around the south side of this bend.
Did we all roll like shit? Or...
I think so.
What did you guys get?
We'll see.
As you guys make your way to the south, you guys actually see a sort of section actually that has a staircase as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more extra arrow slits looking outward from the castle. As you guys make your way to the south, you guys actually see a staircase lead up to another small little terrace that has a door closed off to the middle of this whole location.
How high up are the arrow slits?
They are actually 10 feet above the ground.
Okay, so if you
So you guys
crouched,
just stay next to the fucking
Yeah.
wall. You guys can easily walk
Yeah.
underneath them.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we do
you
though.
just gotta bend. That's what I'm gonna.
You
fucking
guys are
do,
just
that's why I
walking
asked.
around, and what did everyone roll on self checks first? Jasper, what'd you get?
A 10.
Goes in.
What's up?
11.
Red.
6.
Messiah.
7.
Jesus. Jasper and Gozen being the quietest out of the group. But as you guys are walking around, you guys actually see that a handful of those arrow slits look as if they have light shining through from the inside out, just slightly. The ones in the middle over there by the staircase, actually, that is roughly about 50 feet around the corner of the first tower you guys had seen with arrow slits on it. They have a staircase that leads up to a door that is closed currently. What are you guys doing?
Keep heading to the door.
Continue to walk around.
Yeah.
So as you're walking towards
As
that,
we're staying
as you're
close to the
walking towards
wall.
the middle of the section of this whole map, the one door that I was just mentioning is actually has an overgrown path that leads to the passage that climbs up to the wall. A large iron door stands there, and it's sheltered from direct outside attack. But the arrow slits that are above, like I said, you guys standing underneath the arrow slits as you guys are walking along the wall right there.
Yes.
So as they're 10 feet above you, it doesn't seem like anyone's taking any notice from inside out. But what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to skip that
Does
little
this-
door frame and keep walking around? The rubble that you see on the map there is actually the tower itself. Walls and sections from the second story have crumbled down and made a sort of little pile of stone on the base right there. It's no way to get into it via that location.
Can you see into it?
No, it's just
Okay.
the whole wall's still intact. It's just that's just extra rubble that's down right there. So it
All right.
makes a continued wall all the way up to the second story.
I say we keep going all the way around just to
Yep.
check
I
all
say-
our bases.
Do you want to go all the way around, or we can just go in here?
Or we can go all the way around just in case.
But what if we open this door?
Yeah.
What if we
and-
go all around and find a better entrance?
This seems pretty good.
No.
It seems too good. That's the thing.
Ren, roll me a perception check.
I gotta stop rolling this
Oh
dice.
my god.
13.
You can actually hear from within those arrow slits as you walk by them towards the middle by those staircases. You hear goblins on the inside.
Cousin. Yeah. Listen very carefully. There's goblins. I don't know what they're saying, but if you listen really carefully, you might be able to
Inside?
hear 'em. Yeah, in the arrow slits.
All right. I just want to like put my ear like as close.
As you get close underneath the general area of the arrow slits, roll me a perception check as well.
A hair tuft just pokes up in view.
Stab through the ear. penis.
16.
16? Okay. You actually hear from within the little area right there a few goblins arguing about whether dishes should be cleaned or not be cleaned.
All right. They're not talking about us. I don't know. They're maids.
I mean, it seems like this is good time as any to go through there. They're not expecting us.
That time.
No. We're still gonna go all the way around.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
go. Yeah, Ren.
you're not the leader.
Ren, I'm
You don't
with
make-
Jasper.
What
Ren,
makes you?
Can
I'm
I
with Jasper on
sneak
this
up
one.
to the
What
iron?
is Gozen doing? What?
Can I sneak up to the iron? It's an iron door, right?
Yes, it's an iron door. Yep.
And just jimmy the handle. Try and like quietly see whether the door's unlocked. I don't want to open it. Just
This
want
iron door is actually one that you do see that does have a handle on it. And as you jimmy the handle, you notice that it is locked.
It is locked.
If you have
All right.
thieves' tools, or you can knock it down.
Let's just
I
go
just want to
all the way
relay to the
around.
group the door is locked, but if anybody has these
Here, guys.
tools.
I throw him the thieves' tools.
We're walking all the way around. Like, this seems too good to be true.
Are
And
you guys splitting the party again?
I'm gonna
Mike-
try and pick this lock.
oh my god.
Roll me a thieves tool check with dexterity. So roll dexterity check with it, and then add your proficiency modifier with it as well. So what's your dexterity modifier?
+2 on sleight of hand. Yeah, dex is +2.
So +2, and then another +2 because of your proficiency modifier. So +4 from the d20.
All right.
Go for it. Roll me a thieves tool.
22.
Hell yeah. Easily enough. It seems like you've had practice with this lock before. You get handed the tools, and as you grab them, you're like, oh, these are some pretty nice tools. You look over at Ren, these are pretty fancy. And you, while not even looking at it, you look over at Ren, like, that's how it's done.
I want to wink at him. As soon as I hear the lock click, I just want to just throw him a wink and then hand him back his tools.
You gotta teach me how to do that. That's so cool.
You got to live a long life, kid.
You're not ready for that shit.
I'm not talking to you.
I can see your goddamn conversation. You ain't ready.
All right.
Are you guys staying with the group walking through the iron door?
I never left. I was just.
Yeah, we never left.
Oh, okay. So are you guys opening the door then into the iron location right there?
I
You
guess.
ready, Ren?
Yeah.
All right. I
just
want
see
to
what's in
try
there.
and silently push this door open.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
David,
This is a push or pull.
about to get
Oh, I
get
don't
out of
have
the
silence. I was gonna say wait 10 minutes. I can ritually cast silence, but I don't have silence.
I got to roll a disadvantage. This isn't good either way. Oh, fuck. But it got worse. 9.
9. Okay. You see it swing open, and as you go to push it inward, it actually leaves your hand because you didn't expect the weight of it as it swings, and it pivots kind of downward on the hinge itself, and it just leaves your grip. Smacks the wall. Shit. So far, that's all you see. And then
much
in
for
front of you,
stealthing.
All right. Can I pause for a minute? Do I hear any of the goblins that I was listening to say anything about?
Do they go completely silent?
as you're listening for the goblins goes, and you actually hear them still communicating to the door that, if you look on the map, is to your left. Actually, you look down a small little hallway, and you can see one directly to your left right here.
Right here?
Yeah, hold on, it's not revealing. One second.
Okay.
Phew, right there.
All right, I can still hear them. Like,
Yeah, you
there's
hear them
another
within
door
the
there.
Yep, there's another door that is covering between you and that little hallway that you're in currently right now.
And they're
You-
still talking about dishes.
Yeah, you hear them talking about, seems to be dishes, food, prepping tables and shit like that. It seems like a sort of kitchen-esque communication.
All right. Shockingly enough, whispering, they did not hear that. There's another door that I think they're right behind.
You want to go?
Whispering, we're gonna avoid that door, right? It's a needless fight, and it's just gonna...
I mean, we should probably see. We here for. What are we here for again?
Glass
anyway?
staff.
As you look to the north of you, goes in this little hallway. You see this hallway is about 20 feet lengthwise, and then it ends at a curtained, curved section over there, and then has rubble on the left and onto the right of this hallway farther down that is next to that curved section. And then you see it sort of peeks around to the left and opens up into that little doorway. Okay.
Say just curved or curtained?
It's curtained straight ahead of you, yes.
Curtains. That's spooky.
Seems like it's a
That's
makeshift
interesting.
doorway that's hung up as if like the door frame had been collapsed. And you notice along the edges there, you do see the collapsed rubble of what would be a door-esque style wall, but it is gone and crushed.
Color me curious.
So I know it seems unreasonable, but I think we should go through the door first and clear goblins before they swamp us.
They're just goblins. We don't need to deal with it. You just want to fight something.
Currently, I'm not itching for a fight, but even the mightiest of adventurers have fallen to numbers. If we get surrounded by goblins,
What if they make too much
we're
noise?
fucked.
I mean, we get surrounded by goblins. I can just moonbeam them.
We don't even, for all we know, there's 50 of these little bastards running around here.
I mean, sure.
To be... How do we know they're not gonna make too much
What
noise,
if,
though?
so they've worked with bugbears in the past, I go in by myself and
That's
see,
risky.
Was...
and see if I can distract them long enough for you guys to sneak past me and also get a count on their numbers.
I mean, that's a really solid plan.
I hear a butt in there.
But what if it goes wrong?
I pull out my axe and I start chopping.
My one worry about this is how loud they'll be, which will alert the rest of the castle.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen what's in this door. Do we also want to just keep tiptoeing around this building, see what other options we have?
That might not be a bad idea.
Or
but
do
now
we just want to
know-
go through here hacking and slashing and kill everything in sight?
I feel like we shouldn't do that. I feel like we need to pick our battles more wisely.
My vote's on the latter.
My vote's on the first, on the former. We sneak.
I just wanted to open this up, see what's in here. So I'm okay with going around. I just thought we should definitely see what was in here.
Jasper, what do you think? You've been quiet. Like
I got no
really
thoughts.
so-
Do I want to sneak in here and see what else I can see without alerting anybody?
As you see Gozen start to kind of rub his heavy chainmail and like, should I sneak, guys?
I sound like a bag of change, just...
I guess see if you could fool them.
Now, Messiah, why don't you-
It's a solid plan.
right? Why don't you join him?
That is true. There was that.
I'm sure they would love a
Nice.
good dance.
That's not. You can easily make yourself look like a hobgoblin or.
Why don't you just shift into a goblin and walk in there? If you
I
shift,
can't
can you
understand
also
goblin.
speak goblin?
No. I can't.
Hey, Ren, why don't you just shift into a wolf?
Because I can't shift into an actual wolf.
And why is that?
If I whisper goblin phrases
'Cause
at
I
you,
can't.
can I give you a crash course in goblin?
I don't have the best memory, Chief. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you call him Chief?
I did.
It's because I'm the leader.
Honestly, I'm more willing to follow Gozen at this point.
If I
We need a game plan like now. We're waiting.
Can you-
What are you guys doing?
Can
you
you
guys just standing here. You guys hear a
talk-
commotion within the room to your left.
I hear a commotion,
You hear a commotion in the room to your left.
do I hear voices?
Yeah. You hear goblins yelling and shrieking in there.
Like they're alerted to us?
Actually, as you glance or as you kind of like lean a little bit closer into it, as you hear mumbling and sounds and aggravated noises, you hear one lower voice sort of yelling at all the other goblins, it sounds like.
Get over there, go do this. Pick up that ladle. Go stir that shit over there. Go clean that up. Go get this ready over here. Get the fuck away from me.
You hear one of them belittling and sort of taking reign as if they're head honcho in this little group that might be in there.
So they have a definite leader. I'm not. I'm just putting it out there. I can challenge them.
It might be safer for you to be the one to quote unquote sneak more so.
Yeah,
and
say
and
less.
and posing as one of the actual players.
In that case, instead of stealthing in here, can I walk in here like I
Own the
Charisma?
place?
not own the place, but walk in here with purpose, like I'm doing my job?
Yeah.
Walk with confidence.
You sure can.
Charisma.
If you'd like to try, go for it. What are you doing?
Miss I gives Gozen a thumbs up. You got this, buddy.
As he walks through the door, I smack his ass and give him guidance.
Are you walking through the door? Is
Yeah.
everyone following him or standing in that little hallway? What are you guys doing?
Staying in the little hallway.
general.
What is guidance?
If he
do?
opens up the doorway, you guys will all be seen in that hallway.
D4 to ability
You
check.
guys have to
I'm
move.
still on the steps.
You still on the steps on the outside? Okay.
Yeah, I think
But
we're
then we'll
all.
back out. Yeah.
Yeah, we all just huddle probably around this corner.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're not
just stay
seeing
out
when he
of
opens
sight.
the door.
Sure. He's on up.
Huddle
So
around like this corner right here, probably.
as you guys, and that's
Uh,
another 10-foot terrace.
Is it a 10-foot?
Yes,
Okay.
10
I'm
foot.
still on the steps.
Yeah.
So
Just
we'd
stay,
probably
let's head
be-
on the steps just out of sight.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah, you guys
Stay
can
where
easily
we are then.
hide around. Like it's essentially the doorway opens up inward into this castle, and there is a corner that you have to crest to be able to go into the door that leads into this area that Gozen wants to go into. So you guys can hide around the corner essentially, away from view. But if you guys are hiding within the hallway, you will be seen from that doorway. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. I do want to have, just make a note, I have my shield out.
Okay, you have your
I
shield
don't
on?
have a weapon out yet.
Sure. As you have your weapon
and
on.
I want to walk into, it's just a wooden door, right?
Yep, it's a wooden door. It's closed.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, as you go to push, you see there's no handle on it. There's no locks or latches. There's no keyholes. There's just a swinging door.
All right. I want to just push it open and stand in the threshold.
Sure. Easy enough. As you push it open, you now see the interior of this location. So as you glance out the map right now, you see a 25 by 20 foot room. And this actually seems to be a sort of mess hall for this location. It's a sort of banquet hall. The western portion of this large hall actually ends in a wall of rubble. That remainder is still intact that you're standing against right now. Well, it must have been a castle's banquet hall with a soaring ceiling 25 feet high. 2 large wooden tables span the middle of it, with plain benches standing in the middle of each of the room. A brass brazier off to the right-hand side is full glowing of coals, and tucked into one corner, dirty dishes and half-full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, and gnawed bones cover and litter the tables in the area. As you look, you see a thicker goblin, sort of fatter with a ladle, kind of using it as like a pointing staff and like yelling at all the other goblins.
Go do this. Go do that. You got to do this. Clean that up. Put that there. Clean that out. Wash that dish.
He seems to sort of trying to take the room in a way to make himself more dominant. But yes, as you stand in the threshold, that's what you see. As you glance down in front of you, you see a slew of goblins. You actually see 7 goblins in front of you.
Is there anything like actively cooking, like over a fire or anything like that?
Off
that
to
I
the
could see?
brazier off to the north, you smell some rancid meat.
All right.
Just
Party, is anybody glancing down the hallway behind, like looking down where I am?
I'd probably
all
be like,
outside of the.
I
well, I'm
wasn't sure.
like right. I feel like I'm right on the corner.
Okay.
Occasionally, just maybe poking my eyes out.
Okay, as you're
All
peeking
right.
down the hallway,
Yeah, just
towards
little-
the curtained location down the hallway.
Yeah,
as
I'm
you're
not-
peeking from outside the door, still down the hallway. Okay.
As soon as I open the door, I do want to. Do they immediately take note of me?
They instantly are doing shit, and as the door swings open, the one goblin with the ladle kind of glances up at you. Roll me a deception check
All right.
with advantage.
And a D4.
And if
Absolutely.
you really
the
need it,
guidance.
you have my bardic inspiration.
I done
and it
used
is-
that on the stealth roll I rolled a Rowan. It was.
That was with your party?
Oh, jeez.
I rolled a 1 on the bardic. I rolled
Oh,
a 6.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank Christ.
You can thank the DM instead. How about that?
You also got a D4.
Also, D4 with your guidance, because that's what Ren gave you.
Oh, was guidance on the next roll?
Yes, it's on the next roll.
Okay. Then I still have Vigilant Blessing, right? It's initiative. Okay. Oh, God bless. All right.
Salute.
Salute bless you.
Spruce.
You said deception?
Deception, yes.
Shit. Fucking D&D math. 28?
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Hell yeah, that's amazing, actually.
I have a +5 to my deception.
So as you walk in, you said you got a 26?
28.
28, sorry. You walk in, and the one thicker goblin, kind of stout looking, kind of glances up at you and says, in goblin,
What does Grow want now?
I want to, just in a real, just condescending, demanding tone, like I am in charge in here, ask him what is all the commotion. And at the same time, without knowing that Ren is peeking, can I, like, hold up, like, a 5 and a 2 behind my back? Just 5, 2, 5, 2, to try and tell Ren that there's 7 people in here?
sure, but he's not currently able to see you because you are tucked away into the
Okay.
doorway of the opening. Like, there's like a little alcove off to the left side of this hallway that you're in on. Ren is outside of the building, still peeking in.
All right, worth a
So,
shot.
yeah, I mean, you did it, but you're not sure if it got around to Ren or not.
Okay.
But he glances up at you and kind of like sheepishly, almost as if like his whole orientation shifted from being pissed off to everyone else to like, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
We're trying to get the food ready for everyone. What do you want?
Why aren't you doing anything? Why are you just standing around yelling? Get the food ready.
Yeah, get food ready. Yeah, you're cooking and you're telling the minions to do what they do.
They're doing what they're doing. Why aren't you doing what you're doing?
Okay.
And he kind of walks off, all pissed off towards the brazier and starts to mess around with more of the food. As you hear him underneath his breath kind of say some words to himself. Roll me a perception check, see if you hear it.
My fucking god.
This motherfucker.
That
This
wasn't great.
bastard.
11.
11. You don't. Oh, well. Oh, shit. Let me see that die real quick.
12.
Well, I rolled up here. I don't count dice that roll on the floor.
Damn it.
Man.
Oh, not 20. No. You hear him sort of mumble to him, but you can't make out exactly what he said.
I just want to just stare into the back of his head, try and make him uncomfortable without him looking at me.
You seem like kind of like stoking the little brazier, like the brass brazier that he has over there. Kind of like glances over and like he's constantly glancing back over his right and left shoulder, and then like he's looking over at all the other goblins, and some of the goblins that are moving around some plates and shit that are on the tables are kind of like snickering and pointing off over there at Yeg, as he had made himself known as Yeg.
Yeg?
Yeg.
Yeg.
Yegg. Yeg. And they kind of all snicker. And then as you make eye contact with them, they kind of... They start, in a more hurried motion, start to try to clean up and divvy out dishes and try to clean shit. And they seem to be now moving with more ferocity.
Are they
Because you're in the area.
two on the south looking out the arrow slits?
No, they are all looking at the tables.
Okay.
And trying to, like I said, mess with dishes, fix up the tables, clean the area up, trying to orient whatever they had either just eat. It looks like they had just eaten or had left it there and never cleaned it up from days ago. But it just looks rancid in there and they're trying to clean it all up.
All right. I just want to bark miscellaneous orders as I stride across the room confidently.
Sure. What are you saying as you walk across this?
I'm just telling them, like, hey, you need to clean this up. Like, hey, you need to straighten up, clean that. Just
Sure. As you're pointing out little things, and they seem to hurriedly go and do what they need to. Oh, shit. they run off. They don't even acknowledge what you're saying to them. They instantly just go do it right away without question. As you walk across this 30-foot span of a room of the Great Hall, are you making your way to the farther west side of this location now to see another
Yeah.
section?
Yeah.
Sure. Easily enough. As you glance over there, as you make your way to the west across this 30-foot span, you actually see another sort of section of the tower that you had first come across that was actually on the south end of that terrace you guys originally started at. That was in the front gate door entrance-wise. This one actually is the southwest tower of the castle. It's a little more than a heap of rubble. Several ragged bedrolls are scattered across the floor on the remaining floor space that are not covered in rubble, and a small twisted passage leads that you had just come from to the east, which is the mess hall. And then to the north, you see a doorway that kind of opens up what you could assume is the hallway that you had seen from the very beginning of that entrance of the terrace. And then you also see 3 goblins kind of laying down and relaxing, and two of them sleeping. So one of them is awake and just like relaxing on a cot on the ground or whatever, kind of like looks up and acknowledges you as you walk in.
With a swinging big dick.
What are you doing, Gozen?
all I want to do, I don't want to say anything to them. Is the one that's awake, like half asleep, dozing off, or is he like wide awake, keeping watch kind of thing?
He looks like he's just like awake and not actually doing anything. He's just awake in general. He can't sleep, or he just woken up. Yeah. He's not keeping watch or nothing like that in that regard. But you do see him just like lounging around.
I just want to ask him commandedly, what are you doing?
Roll me a deception check.
Motherfucker.
With advantage.
Jig's about to be up.
No. You gotta be positive.
You're in this for the long haul, buddy.
Oh.
You're an undercover spy now.
23.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe. That's one. No. Okay. What'd you ask him again?
What are you doing?
Oh, we're relaxed. We're sleeping. We're waiting for something to happen or get told orders to do something. We're told to sleep here.
Did you guys just come off of your watch?
Yes.
How long?
You seem like look at his hands and then look up at you and like he's like trying to hurry up and figure out how to count. He's like,
a little while ago. They're watching right now.
And he kind of points into the vicinity of the open or of the closed door to the north of you and kind of just generalized area points and said, they're watching now.
All right. In that case, I just want to... It's a closed door?
Yeah, it's just a closed door. Same as the one door that you saw. Just it looks like it swivels open. There's no keyhole. There's no knob. It's just a door.
All right, I just want to push it open and pop my head in there.
Sure. As you push it open.
Just ready, just angry eyes, ready to bark orders.
All right, let me open this up real quick.
This is amazing. Holy shit.
Shoo, buddy.
Man, he's taking a long time in there. Think he's all right?
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure.
I'm sure there'd be here commotion if something was happening. It's Gozen.
Exactly.
So as you open up the door, you actually see that this is actually the corridor which Ren had seen that opens up from the south to the north, and you can actually see all the way to the north as well, as it actually appears to be a 50-foot length hallway that dead ends to the north in 2 extra door sets, as the south at which you're standing at right now actually has the 2 doors, one to your west, one to the south that you're coming through. And the one to the west, it seems like it's actually in the alcove, which would be the arrow slit section that you had seen in the very front of the Terrence. And then on the far north, you see 2 extra doors that kind of dead end, as well as off to the right-hand side. Ren had acknowledged that he saw a dead end with some rubble at the base that has a door. And you know that that door might have also led to another hallway somewhere.
Would I know that this doorway right here, just because I've walked through there, would I know that that's another entryway into the mess hall?
You would not know, technically, because you haven't seen it, so you wouldn't know the general layout of it. You do know that there's something there for a door. You're not sure exactly what or where it would lead to. So technically, you don't know that it's an actual mess hall entrance.
Okay.
But you do see a door to your left, which is on the west side, as you kind of peek your head through the doorway.
All right. I want to walk through just with confidence.
Easily enough.
Following up on what they're saying, then immediately swing open this door.
Okay, one sec. Okay.
Am I still getting away with it?
Ren, roll me a perception check.
Math. Sorry, 22.
D&D math. You actually hear commotion from within the doorway of the mess hall as you hear more goblins kind of like snickering. You hear another thicker one kind of, and they seem to just be arguing amongst one another. You do hear occasional footsteps or movement coming towards the doorway, and then you hear it close from the doorway that would lead into the mess hall. So not the iron door that you're standing at, but the one that's on the interior of the corner. That one closes as it gets shut, and then you don't hear, it's more muffled now. So can't make it out. You don't understand Goblin.
But I don't hear it now. I don't hear anything that would indicate like a fight breaking out.
Sure don't. Nope.
Okay.
Do I hear any of that commotion still?
No, with the distance that you're at right now, you would not be able to hear that. And as you're walking with confidence through this, you let the door swing shut behind you. Are you opening up the door to the west now that would enter into the alcove of the arrow slits in the first tower? Sure.
Yep.
As you now enter into here. As you open up this door to your west side, goes and you actually see 2 goblins sitting in there and constantly kind of peeking through the peephole that is the arrow slit that actually covers the front of the Terrence. Sorry. There you go.
Sounds like there's some kind of commotion going on. It doesn't sound bad. Like there's not a fight. But
It's probably fine. It's Gozen.
I know. I'm definitely keeping an ear out for any kind of...
Yeah.
So with this room goes and you actually see a small room that's littered with debris. The arrow slit on the opposite wall of this door, actually. It's a triangle-shaped room that only has about 10 feet in each direction to the west and to the north, only 10 feet. And then there's only like a 5 foot towards the arrow slit that is sort of like triangle pie slice, essentially, is how big this room is. So it's kind of small and compact, but you have 2 goblins. Each of them have a short bow in hand. As one of them glances through the people, the other one on the far west wall looks at you and acknowledges, like,
What are you 2 doing?
roll me a deception check.
Motherfucker.
Come on. Come on.
You're meeting a new goblin every fucking time, so...
You got this.
Ooh, that was not as good.
With advantage, though.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, luckily, this time it's just 2 goblins.
Yeah.
So you can just fucking take them out real quick.
18.
18?
It should be high enough. I hope.
All right. What did you ask again?
What are you 2 doing?
Oh, we're keeping watch like we're supposed to. It was our turn for watch.
When did your turn start?
He kind of looks down at his hands, trying to figure out how to count 2.
A little while ago.
Make sure these other 3 are doing their jobs before I come back through.
Are you gesturing towards the 3 that were laying down in the other room? Sure, easily enough. He kind of looks up at you and like looks towards the wall and...
What should I have them do?
I want to just point at the one that I'm talking to the further one, right?
Yep, you're talking to the one on the far west wall, as there is one that's peeking out the arrow slit. He's kind of like looking back and not wanting to look at you. He's looking directly out the people now, not even looking towards.
That's fine. I'm going to point at the one that I'm talking to, like
Okay.
I'm putting you in charge of the watch cycles. Make sure they are rotating. Make sure they're keeping an eye out.
You see him like kind of perk up a little bit, and the one that is looking to the people kind of like twist around.
Why he give orders? How come I can't give orders?
I just want to glare at him, just straight down at him, intimidate him, just
Roll me intimidation check.
try to scare the shit out of him.
I hope he pisses himself so bad.
Mother.
With advantage.
Whew. God bless you, Drake.
It would be embarrassing.
Mother.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
7.
So what are you doing as you look down at him?
Just like snarling, just.
As you do, you sort of like snarl and you sort of like get it caught in the back of your throat, and you almost like spit up in his face. And the
Shut
goblin in front of you like,
Don't spit on me. How'd he get to do it though? Why not me?
Because I said so.
I'm a good leader.
No.
You don't know that.
Then why are 3 of them sleeping?
Why?
You tell me. You said you're a good leader. Why didn't you tell these other 3 do their job?
Girl said 2 watch, 3 sleep. Yeah.
That's
that
not
is leader does. He kind of like puffs his chest up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Goblin got some spunk.
That's not acceptable.
The one to the west looks at you and says,
I'm leader. I'll do it. Don't worry.
and they seem to start like looking at each other and like almost instigatingly like
You just made a rival
eyes
to a life.
fighting each other. I'm leader. No, I'm leader. And
Is it
like
like
you
in
see like
animes,
you
it's
see
just
an
lightning sparks?
yeah, you see like flash of one face, flash of another goblin face, and
Fight begin.
you know
Tell you what, since you both want to be leader, fight it out.
roll me a persuasion check. Straight roll this time because you failed on the intimidation check.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Fuck. 5.
5. They both look at you,
No. I have to watch.
and the other one looks to watch, and then the one on the west wall looks at you and says,
I'll keep guard. I'll let them know.
All right. Then in that case, I just want to dismissively walk away from them, walk back through here.
as you walk down to the south location where the 3 were laying down, and then
Yeah.
the one was awake. Yep.
Don't even want to acknowledge them
Okay.
and just start walking back through the mess hall.
Sure. As you walk through the mess hall, you actually see Yeg, the thicker goblin, sort of walking around some of the tables and like laying down slop on these plates. And these slop is like bones and green gunk and mush just all mounded together to sort of haphazardly make a sloppy Joe of this unnatural looking stuff just laying on top of this plate. As he's laying out like a hand, like you see like 20 plates on these tables, laying all around. And he looks at you and kind of like sheepishly looks away as well. And I know what I'm doing, and starts throwing stuff down.
As I walk across, right before I walk out the door, can I turn to Yeg and just criticize him and be like, make sure you're giving proper rations. Don't overserve.
As you see him on the far end of the table that he is like slopping down this stuff with, he kind of glances up and you see 3 goblins along the western or the eastern table actually like pick up a big huge pile of food that they have on one plate. And Yeg looks at them with like disdain and like fears, like, not my food! And you see them all like take food and just instantly just divvy it out to everyone else as Yeg's plate was piled up high. And
it.
all these other ones are like snickering and laughing at him as he's like in like awe now, as like he's holding out his ladle still and like some slop just onto the table as he's standing there and like in awe of like, why? As you walk out the door then, as you make your way back through the original door you had walked through.
I walk out the first door, and then at this point, can Ren see me?
if you walk all the way out in the door, or are you leaving the door open? You're closing it. What are you doing?
I'm closing the wooden door behind me.
Okay, sure. As you close the door to the mess hall and you make your way back into that hallway with the curved little curtain at the base end of it, you now see outside the iron gate door still, you see Ren kind of like peeking around the corner.
All right, I want to bend down and whisper to him that I just give him the layout, give him the skinny on everything I encountered. 7 goblins in the mess hall, 3 sleeping by that arrow slit, 2 more locked in or in a room by themselves looking at the other arrow slit.
Looking towards the Terrans. Yep, sure. You tell him the whole layout of what you just had gone through, and now you know everything there, right?
Good job, Gozen.
Damn, that's impressive.
That worked better than we expected.
Yeah, I fully expected to be rushing in there within like the minute.
Did we proceed? Do I keep storming about this castle?
I mean, I'm getting
or
kind
did
of
we
bored
kill
just sitting
all of
here.
these?
Yeah.
So can we not do
Kind of.
something? Like, do we want to just ignore them?
I say we ignore them and just carry on, honestly.
I mean,
From the sounds of it, they're going to be occupied with food.
Jasper, you're quiet.
what do you think, Jasper? Mr. Oh Grateful Leader,
I'm
what do
very
you think?
quiet.
Why are you being quiet?
Jasper's sitting over there tight-lipped, just looking straight and just not even acknowledging anything, or what?
Is he mad who came in through this door?
Yeah,
That's all you're going to say? Okay.
yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, Jasper, technically, if it makes you happy, you can go in through the front door. You're not going to see Dick, but have at it.
Did you want to climb a wall or something? Is that what you're upset about? Did you want to climb up to a window?
As Jasper just sits there and looks on, he's waiting for you guys to decide something.
All right, I agree. It is best if we circle around.
I think he's trying to prove a point that he is the leader and that without him we'd be lost. I feel like that's what he's trying to prove.
I think so, too.
I think that's what he's trying to prove.
Circle around, see if we can find a way to get all of us into this castle without a shit ton of goblins.
Before we do that, you want to try to... You know what? No, let's not push our luck. Let's go.
Do you want me to look down that hallway by the curtain?
I wanted
kind
to,
of,
but I
yeah.
also don't want to push our luck.
Do you think your luck will hold out?
I mean, I've got 12 goblins that can pinky promise that I know what I'm doing.
Hey, if you feel
Okay, go
confident
for
enough,
Yeah.
go get it.
Just
and I'll
fucking
give
do
you
it.
guidance to do it again.
God bless you. God bless you. All right, I want to turn around and
Yeah, sure.
stride down this hallway. Just strut my shit, really.
As you're now walking down with more vigor and more conscious awareness that, you know what, I pulled that first heist off, I can do the same fucking thing again. You walk
bad
to the
feeling.
north down this little hallway as you see this curtained off little sectioned area. Like I said, it's like a makeshift doorway or door that is covered because the doorway itself has been crumbled down. You see the roof of it falling down and collapsed as you push and open that curtain there.
First, I just want to take in everything I can standing just past that wall.
Sure. As you look past the wall and actually get farther into that little hallway, you see that the rubble itself is all torn down. You see that it seems to have been busted and has a separate room that looks like it's to, the general layout of the outside of the building. You saw a tower to the southeast of the location, and then some ruined section there. You see that might be the wall adjacent to that interior of that tower section there. So you're not too sure how to get into that tower location area, but you do see the rubble all around you, and then it's just the one doorway to the north of you. That is the curtain.
All right, I want to stand right by the curtain and just put my ear to it and just... Do I hear anything?
Roll me a perception check, please.
7.
You don't hear anything, actually. It sounds completely silent on the other side of this little curtain.
Wonder why.
What you doing? You gonna peek in? You gonna move in? What?
There's no way, like, over this rubble or anything like that. It's stacked too high to climb over or see over.
Yeah, it's all too high. Like I said, like the second floor basically had crumbled down. It looked like the roof might have been a roof might have fallen down from the second floor, and then the second floor might have piled down on top of that. So all this rubble that you see laying around on the map is just a full-on wall that you cannot actually cross over top of.
All right. I'm not going to push it, and I'm just going to turn around and report what little I gathered from that back to the party and suggest we either go back around to the front because we should be safe to just all go in the front door, or continue around the outside edge. Tell them I cannot gain access into this next tower.
Sure. Easy enough. You guys all know that information he just relayed to you guys, and it's now pushing around noon as you guys start to feel a little hungry.
I say we keep going around instead of just going straight back to the front. Might find another little spot like this where you can just get in, act like you own the place, get information.
Sounds good to me.
Jasper? All
As
right.
Jasper throws a thumbs up, and you guys are all acknowledging me. You guys are going to mosey on around the location now
Do
instead?
you guys want to stealth, or do you just want me to walk confidently and do a lap around this building?
I kind of want to stealth. I'm getting tired of just standing.
Yeah, honestly.
All right.
All right.
My
I
legs
need
are starting to
everyone to
ache.
roll me stealth checks, please, as you guys are now making your way back down around the south section of the whole castle as you make your way to the east. And
Damn it.
We'll stop it there.
God damn it.
Is Jasper butt hurt? A little bit.
All right, let's see what everyone's stealth checks are. What is stealth check for Jasper?
19.
19. What about for Gozen?
23.
Damn.
At
What about-
disadvantage.
Nice, hell yeah. What about
Double nat
Ren?
20s?
19s.
Oh,
What'd you
not good. 8.
Messiah?
11.
Nice. So as you guys are making your way around, you see that the southeastern castle port here actually has 2 more sections of arrow slits that are on the edges that are 10 feet above the ground level as well as a ruined portion on the corner, far edge corner of this tower as well. As you make to way towards the back, as you guys make your way to the east section of this castle now, you actually see along the back edge, complete solid walls. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 more arrow slits that are kind of peeped up 10 feet above the wall sections. As you make your way, you don't see no viable entrance on the far back side of this castle. Are you guys continuing to the north and making your way all the way around?
Are those each towers?
Yes, these are all semi-towers that you see, the curved sectioned areas. So the one tower that you came around from the south end actually is partial ruined on the one corner. And then you have a sort of curved section. Not sure, that one actually does not peak up all the way to the tower, but then the next section up about 80 feet to the north, you see is a larger towered section. Almost as if you were to see a castle, you would see a couple front ones, and then you'd see some big ones in the back. That's kind of what this situation is. The one to the far north, to the far northeast, actually, of this whole location seems to be the biggest one of them all.
I bet your glass staff's up there.
That one, right?
Yep, the one on the far northeast. And there's a little compass location up there too as well. So it's right over there.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing? You guys continuing north then?
Yeah.
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 All right. As you guys continue north, you see the whole north section of this map now. So as you guys make your way to the north side of the castle now, you see another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more arrow slits along the north side of this, kind of angled out in all different locations. So then that way they kind of have a full view from interior to the outside. And you see the large tower that you guys are now cresting to the northeast. That one actually curves around and there's a whole ruined wall section there that seems to just be completely cluttered up. And then it continues on after that gap into another section that has 2 arrow slits on it, a sort of medium-sized tower, and that curves around to another tower that is about a good 80 to 90 feet away from you guys. So size of this castle, you guys are now seeing the full edges of it. As you now see no viable other second entrance as the one you just had come from.
Yeah.
The main front one, the Terrence way, and then the second one.
Is that a road leading in?
Roll me a perception check.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Is that your first roll of the night
No.
for something that's not a group thing?
Yeah. That's 15.
15? You actually do see a footpath leading up to the wall, and the wall itself seems to sort of be not really an illusion, but set up to be a hidden entrance.
Ooh.
Are you relaying that information?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Do we all notice the footpath?
Everyone roll me perception checks. Well, actually, no, this would be all your passive perceptions because it would be you guys not acknowledging it, and then you guys are only asked to ask because someone acknowledged it.
Yeah.
So, passive perceptions, what's your passive perception there, John?
13.
What's your state?
18.
What's yours, Mazai?
13.
13. So, Ren, you notice the footpath going up to the side of the wall as you're glancing around this edge, and it's not because you noticed him looking at it. It's you just looking down the way. You see the whole area, and you do see a trail, a small little trail. You're used to these in the Isles. You're used to seeing a constant barrage of traveling up and down that make a footpath in some of the wooded areas and some of the dirt that you notice this almost instinctively.
Looks like there's been a lot of travel here.
Just
Like-
small game or
Like,
No, look.
into the wall?
Yeah, to get into the wall. And like, look, leads up to here. And then do I see, as I walk up to it, what?
As you walk up to the edge of that location, you see that the wall actually does open up. It's actually a short passage that leads through the rubble, and it ends as a sort of screen canvas that would go inward. So if you're thinking of like old interior castle walls, how they have like giant drapery banisters essentially that cover up one wall, you can walk in from behind one of those.
Okay. That's epic. That's cool.
And as you push away the drapery, do you glance inside or no? As you notice that it's just a curtain that you can just easily pull to the side. Everyone else notices Ren acknowledging this and doing this as well.
No, I don't think he would, especially not after what just happened with the whole axe thing. I think he's being more cautious on just jumping into shit.
Roll me a fireball death save.
as I see Ren like hesitating to open it, can I just lean over top of him and just
Peek.
So as Ren's like
can see
slightly
him.
peeking, as Ren's about to like debating about whether or not to reach his arm fully extended, you see a large furry arm reach over top of you as he like puts one hand on your shoulder. I got this, and caresses it open. As you glance inside, this tower is almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has a little open space. The riding crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. And what you had just walked through is a heavy curtain that kind of blocks a crumbled area that leads to the outside.
Seems all safe.
Yeah, you see one door actually off to the east side of this little round 25 by 25 foot round room, and then to the far south of it you actually see on the opposite side of the crates, the riding crates, you actually see a sort of curtained door, the same that you had seen earlier, goes in from the other side. And that's what you and Ren see as you guys glance in.
no goblins, no wizard?
Nothing on the inside, just what I had just described.
Do I see a staff made of glass anywhere?
Roll me a perception check.
Worth it.
Are you digging in through all these barrels?
Are we going
just
in?
I mean, yeah, we're
Or
going
just
in.
glancing?
Just
I mean,
glance.
this seems like a good place to enter.
Yeah, honestly. Seems
Do we just want to walk in?
fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it.
All right.
Seems like the perfect. Jasper, your thought?
I'll take lead.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to walk in there
Sure.
confidently.
As you walk in
I'll follow
I'm
confidently.
the last one to enter.
As Jasper is the last one to walk through.
Jasper entering?
He said he's last one to enter, so.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jasper,
it's what he just
Jasper
said.
and
like,
you guys are all now
all-
within this small little room. Goes and roll me a perception check looking for a specific staff. Actually, roll me an investigation check because you are purposely looking for a small staff.
Save is close. 10.
You glance around and you find a lot of these barrels, like I said, are rotted already. Some mold and mildew on the outside of the crates that haven't even been opened up yet. So it seems like some moisture might have seeped from the inside out and just started growing all this mold from the outside, little fungi growing all around it. But you don't see no staff.
Gross.
Can I rummage through it all?
Sure, if you want to. As you go rummaging through, roll me a perception check. Anyone else doing anything?
Is the door to the east, is it just another wooden swing
Another
door?
wooden swing door that doesn't have a handle at all and doesn't have a keyhole.
All right. Do I hear anything?
Are you going up to listen?
Yeah, I want to
Roll
go
me
up to the wooden door and also the curtain.
So as you go over to the wooden door first, roll a perception check.
Okay.
And what'd you get over there, Jasper?
10.
10. As you go looking through, you don't see anything of significance. You bust open some crates and some barrels. You see some moldy foods on the inside. Some fungi. It looks like maybe mushrooms grew on other food and just over encumbered and just absorbed all the other food. And now you just see one giant large mushroom. You see some liquid sitting in some of the reservoir tanks and barrels that when you open it up, dust seems to fall down on it. And it seems like a very thick layer of film on top of this liquid. And as soon as you open it up, it just smells like really bad yeast. And then that's all you see in those barrels and crates. But, Gozen, what'd you get for your perception check?
17.
On that door. 17 on the door. As you listen through on that location, you can hear some fire burning on the interior there of the wooden door. And then that's all you hear. You just hear like a sort of coal burn. Sort of like a fire. Like you actually heard the same scenario from the... what was it? The mess hall down there.
Okay, does it sound to be about the same size fire? Or does this one sound way bigger?
This seems to be a little bit smaller. Doesn't sound to be as broiling as the other fire was.
Okay. Almost like a fireplace burning kind of thing? All right.
And then you're going to look at the...
Yes, I'm going to go up to the curtain and
now?
see if I can hear anything.
Roll me a perception check for that one now. Anyone else doing anything?
17.
I was gonna go up to the curtain, but
As you guys go up to the curtain.
like as I see him walking towards it, I stop.
Okay. As you stop, and goes and rolls for the 17 to get in the curtain, you don't hear anything on the other side of that curtain.
All right. Do I want to peek past this curtain? I don't hear anything. I hear a fire through the door.
Go ahead. Whatever. Dude, you are on fire today. Go with what you
You are
go with your gut.
Really good.
All right. And I just want to
You're going to stealth open up the little curtain? Roll me a stealth check.
That's not so gooder.
10. As you open through the curtain, you actually see that the curtain itself leads to an area that is the opposite area of the curtain you were just glancing through.
Okay. I don't see any bad guys, nothing like that.
Nope, nothing. You do see a little section kind of peeling off a little bit to the east. As you glance to the south, it's off towards your left a little bit, and it's a little corner that you cannot actually make out what's in that corner just yet. But you do not see anything in your vicinity. You see another door to the far west that actually is around some rubble that goes towards the center of the castle, and the one hallway that leads to the east goes off towards the larger castle portion or tower portion that you guys had acknowledged earlier.
All right. I want to relay all that to them. Then I also want to relay something I forgot to tell them. The guy's name was Grog. The guy that when I first walked into the mess hall, Yeg said, what is...
Groll?
Groll. Okay. I want to tell them...
Oh, by the way,
Yeah. Somebody named Groll's around here, and he's apparently outranking goblins.
A lot can do that, usually.
Probably a bugbear or a hobgoblin, more than likely.
Maybe it's...
Or another
I think we're
goblin.
just call it Black Spider, actually. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just to make you aware. A lot was happening. Forgot to pass that along.
That's all good. Do we want to go through this other door?
Talking this door
No,
or the
the
door
one-
I hear fire?
The door you hear fire.
If you want to take a look-see behind it.
I mean, I can try,
I don't know.
but you can at least act like you're supposed to be here. If I get caught, it's a fight. Which I'm not.
You said you wanted to stretch your legs, Ren.
All right, I'll go check it. I'll go check it quietly.
check the door.
Yeah, does
The
it
one
swing
that
both
had the
ways?
fire. It pushes. It would come towards you, actually. The
Okay.
doorway swings open towards you.
Makes it harder. In the best way I can, I'm just going to try to open it up a little bit and just see if I can just quickly see anything.
Roll me a stealth check, please. As you open up this door to glance inside.
Oh, that was almost good.
That was almost
If it wouldn't have been at disadvantage. 6.
6. As you open up the door, you glance through. You can now hear the fire, but you don't hear it coming from the direction in front of you. You actually see it open up into a 15-foot-long hallway that has a corner to the right-hand side, which is to the south, and it opens up. That's where the fire source sounds to be coming from, but you can't see around the corner, but you do see a door straight ahead of you 15 feet down this small little hallway.
All right. As soon as I see there's nothing there, I just open the door all the way up.
Sure.
I'm like, that's not much here. We can keep going.
You gonna peek around the corner, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna might as well. Sure, I'll do it.
All right.
So you're gonna peek around the corner?
Yeah, peek around the corner.
Roll me a stealth check now that you're moving.
Dear Lord.
That was almost good too.
That's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a 7.
7?
Progress.
I'm rolling real bad. I
As you
really
glance
need a
around the
breastplate.
corner, you see that the
Tonight's not a good night.
sound actually opens up into another sort of canvased curtain that
God
blocks the
damn.
south side. So this is a sort of triangle-shaped location that you're now standing in, this little hallway that would lead to the east, which is a closed door, as well as to the south, which is the curtain. And from the south is where you hear the kind of roiling fire at.
Do you guys still have the door open? What
Yeah,
have you
we
been
never
holding?
closed it.
Okay. I like peek my head in, give it like a come here,
Roll me a stealth
and
check
I
there.
keep
Goes and roll me a stealth check as you're moving.
and I'm gonna keep moving towards the fire.
8.
As you start moving towards the fire, you hear, as you're reaching in for the curtain to kind of peek through it, you hear the door kind of swing open a little louder than anticipated behind you, which would be Gozen walking through the doorway. As you now realize that you probably don't have the greatest stealth check. Are you looking through it?
I probably would wait. As soon as I heard that door, I'd be like,
Your hand's directly on the curtain. What do you do?
look back at goes in, give him a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Besides just falling behind goes and she's just like, what the fuck?
Is Jasper still in the other room with the circular section in the rotting crates and barrels still? Okay. So go ahead and move
Okay.
those positions around so then that way I can see where everyone's positioned at.
I don't like
means-
that you're asking for that.
Yeah, that means we're gonna start a fight. So I'm here. Have you moved?
I
past?
just walked through the door and I gave you the thumbs up.
All right.
Yeah.
He gave me the thumbs up, so I'm
No,
gonna
open it
just
up.
try to peek.
Roll me a perception check. Or roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
I always have disadvantage.
Oh no.
Double disadvantage.
Yeah, double it down, bitch.
I mean, that's the best stealth check I've rolled all night, so that says something.
What'd you get?
13.
Nice.
Still not good.
I was gonna say 12.
Still not good, but at least it's a 13.
It's better than your 6, 7, and 8.
That was a 1, 2, and a 3.
Hey, well, at least
Crazy.
you're not hearing him roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is good.
Yeah. High anxiety every time.
So, as you pull open the curtain, you actually have directly to the south of you, 10 feet away, Ren, you see one hobgoblin. And this full room, as a short description, as a stone brazier full of coals burns and glows in the middle of the small barracks. 4 straw pallets are lined up along the east wall of this small section. The wall to the south is collapsed, but a barred wooden door is in that direction that is still clear, and a curtain hangs in the archway that you are now pulling across. And as you pull this curtain around, you see one hobgoblin staring directly in your direction as you open it up. I need everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Yep.
What? My stealth check didn't work?
I still have Vigilant Blessing. That's advantage.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Advantage,
why
but-
I rolled advantage.
Because you're used to it.
God damn it. Okay, there it is. That's 13.
Oh, now I get a nice roll. Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to giving myself the vigilant, so
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Should switch dice.
For initiatives, what did Jasper get?
9.
All right. Gozen,
9? Is that a nat 1?
14.
14.
Dang.
For Gozen, what did Ren get?
16.
Okay. What did Messiah get?
23.
Damn.
The one time I roll nice.
All right. So, as no one is surprised in this round, top of the round, you actually hear acknowledgement from way back there, Messiah. Who the fuck are you? What are you going to do? As you are currently 5, 10, 15 feet, you're back in the circular room, so you have a good distance between you and the first hobgoblin that is actually in the full 2 rooms away from you that is in front of Ren.
But they can hear me.
They can hear you, yeah.
I'm gonna do vicious mockery then. If they
Sure.
can hear
As
me.
you can, all you have to do, you don't even you don't have to know even where they're at. As long as you know that there's some body over there, you can easily cast it. Yeah,
Yep.
sure. What is that? Constitution?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Here we go.
I had a plan. Just kidding.
I had a plan, but not anymore. No, he's gonna succeed. That's a 20 already.
God damn it! Stop it!
I rolled a
Stumbling
nat
over
20
her
for that. I'm
word.
like, all right, let's see what he got. Damn, I don't even have to figure out what he has to add. Never mind, it's a nat 20 on that skill.
Stop
But
it.
so it's gonna be, he's gonna get a 20.
That's not fair.
He saves on that. As you shout from the back now, what do you say?
Shut the fuck up.
Did I just give our position away? Fuck. That's exactly how it goes. Like, you're about to say something real loud and you start off really loud. Hey, you. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
As now acknowledgement is made that there's more people in the hallway behind the one who had opened up the curtain.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
Brent.
bad.
Any bonus actions or movements on your turn?
If this thing would stop trying to change things on me. No, not really.
No? All right.
No.
Moves around over to Ren, and it's now your turn. As you open up the curtain, you hear a voice from Messiah pipe up behind you. What the fuck are... Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
What would you like to do? As you have 10
Sorry,
feet
Ren.
to your south, you have one hobgoblin. As you see a second hobgoblin across the way that is about 15 feet behind the brazier that is in the middle of the room.
Now, are they... Hold on. Would they be considered hostile as of right now?
You would automatically assume that everyone in this building is hostile towards you, yes.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading the spell real quick. See exactly.
Fun
Well,
fact.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to read the spell, see if this is what I want to do. This is what my idea was. Okay,
Anxiety
I am
every
going
time.
to cast Calm Emotions. It's a 20-foot sphere, so
Okay.
I want to be able to hit both of them.
You can cast it basically on the brazier and it would hit both of them, yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hit like myself or anyone else.
So yeah, You can aim it a little bit farther towards the south section of the wall. Actually, you can aim it on the wall, and it would actually hit in a sort of circular, curved pattern. It would hit the one that is 15 feet away from you, and also the one that is 10 feet in front of you.
Okay.
The one that is 15 feet away from you is actually at a diagonal southwest positioning, as the one south of you is directly south of you.
And as I cast it, I'm just going to say, we're here. We're joining. No need to be hostile.
So you're casting Calm Emotions.
Calm Emotions.
Oh, what is that? A Wisdom save?
I believe so. Yeah, Charisma.
That might not
Charisma
work
save. Ooh,
thanks
nice. Even
to
better. So Calm Emotions. So
my-
for the first one,
mess up.
let me see this. Real
Yeah, but
quick.
it is a spell, so
Yeah.
Do they have advantage on it because they're aggressive right now?
it didn't say that. That's what I was checking.
So let's see what's Calm Emotions.
So it said,
is.
alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by attacked or harmed by a spell, or it has witnessed any of its friends being harmed.
Okay. So
easy
as
enough.
you cast Calm Emotions on them, the first one is going to get his Charisma save. 11. Second one, 7.
Nice.
Both fail.
So
called
I want them
blasphemy.
to be indifferent about the whole party. I guess they don't know necessarily. They only know about me and
Some other voice behind you.
some other voice. But I want to choose to make them indifferent about the whole party.
You can choose to be indifferent about you being there right now, because they don't know about your whole party.
It just
So
says...
you just say out loud. what do
okay,
you
that
say?
it is hostile towards. Okay, yeah.
So what do you say out loud in general?
That we're just joining. We're here to help. No need to be hostile. And this lasts for a minute, so we'll see how this goes. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. After your turn, it is now Hobgoblin's turn.
Shit, okay.
The one to the south of you is about to draw out a sword, and he kind of like sheathes it back up. Well, okay then. Yeah. Grohl loves having more than one handful of people that he can trust on. Of course. Okay, and he sits back down.
Cool.
The other goblin that is 15 feet away from you is still leaning against the wall as nothing was done yet, so he's just like shrugs it off and, okay. And he leans against the wall, and that's all they do. So, after that turn, Ghostin is now your turn. As you see the curtain open up, you see Ren cast something, and he says out loud, we're here to join. What would you like to do? It's now your turn there, Ghostin.
Do you want to, like, wave me up, or...?
I haven't done anything like that, so you can just come behind. I said we, so that implies multiple people.
All right, I'm going to just walk right up behind Ren. You didn't move into the room?
Nope, I
but the
stayed right
curtain's
there.
held open?
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to stand, not right against him, but right there.
You're going to stand against the corridored other doorway that was acknowledged when first peeked through the door that was opened up? Sure.
Yes, I still have my shield out. I have not drawn a weapon after hearing Ren.
Easily enough. As you make it that way, roll me a perception check.
Holy
That fucking worked.
I can't either.
It's going to be an 8.
Eight?
Yeah, plus 3.
Oh, you
Yeah.
hear mumbling from inside that doorway to your left. That is the far east section of this map, which is the larger, what you guys would assume is the larger towered area, but you don't hear any
I hear.
specific
Can I
words. You hear
tell if it's common or goblin?
You don't hear enough.
Okay.
It's through a thick door that's actually shut with an actual door handle on it.
All right. Would it cost me anything to just see if the door is locked?
Yeah, you try to jiggle the handle real quick. You can. It feels like it's unlocked.
Okay. I don't want to open it or anything. I just, yeah.
Kind of slightly. Yep. Easily enough. It seems like it's unlocked, but it's shut.
All right.
Anything else?
That is where I will end my turn.
Okay. After that, it moves around over to Jasper. So now your turn.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stand there.
You're just gonna stand there in the back like that as you say you want to
Jasper.
don't do nothing.
Yeah.
All right. You're just gonna hold your turn then, not do anything.
Yep.
All right. Top of the round, Mazai. It's not your turn. What are you doing? Now, I guess before any we go any further, is anyone gonna do anything hostile
No.
amongst these players? Okay, so I will let you guys free open right now as if there is no threat, but it only lasts for a minute. So what are you guys doing?
Ooh.
I want to close the curtain,
'Kay.
go back to Gozin, wave up the other two.
Okay.
Like, we call them for a minute.
What the fuck is our plan?
After a minute, are they going to become hostile?
I don't know. This is the first time I've used the spell this way, so it might. I usually have it prepared to calm myself down.
Oh, great.
Roll me an insight check there, Ren.
Okay. 11.
You think that they might be curious once the spell's over.
They might be a little curious and, either come find us or go ask questions that we don't really want them to ask. So we could just rush in there real quick and just dispatch of them.
Or we just stop that from becoming a very hostile thing. We could just try to fake it till we make it. You did say we were here to join and we were new.
True. You want me to ask them if they can take us to him?
It's your magic.
Oh, God. I don't know. That sounds very...
All right, what are you guys doing?
Why we...
Did you, when I motioned up, did you come up, Jasper?
Are you staying in the round room still, Jasper? Or
Are you still
staying
being
back?
stubborn?
As Messiah moved
Did she
into the
move?
hallway as well.
Oh, yeah. I went
Messiah
up.
moved into the hallway as you guys are kind of huddled out through this small little triangle section that has one closed door. Is
door.
everyone...
Oh, my
I
God.
get the door.
Okay.
Dude, you were doing some sketchy shit today.
Yeah, you are.
In or out?
And
So as you guys are all standing in this small little triangle corridor,
that door's shut, by the way.
you shut your door? Okay, so you shut the door. Now you guys are all enclosed in a small little 15 by 15 foot triangle shaped area. What are you guys doing?
This is sus as fuck.
It's your
dude.
magic. You make the call.
I say we just back out here and go the other way. Just leave it be. What happens, happens. I mean, we got this situation diffused for now.
At this time now, you start to hear a creak as if someone's moving around on a bed to stand up.
Go, 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 go.
Jasper, are you walking out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. You closed the door like you're being fucking
Dude,
sketchy.
I feel
You
like
hear footsteps starting to come up right behind you as you... Are you walking in back through the circular location now,
Yes.
Ren?
Yeah, and then
Are you the last one to walk out? Who's the last
probably.
one to walk out.
yes.
I'd probably been the last one.
So Ren's the last one to walk out. As you're walking through the door, are you closing it or are you leaving it open?
Closing it.
Go. As you close it, you instantly have that moment to where like you close it and the scene shows where the curtain just gets pushed apart and you see the hobgoblin just standing there looking down the corridor, shrugs his shoulders and closes it back again.
Oh my god.
As now, you guys are not in a threat at all, but you guys do know of 2 hobgoblins in a sort of barracks room.
So we have 12 goblins and 2 hobgoblins.
So far.
So
Do we
far.
just want to start rolling heads?
I mean, this is a pretty good. I think might as well.
And you guys
I-
have this full-on section still that you guys haven't seen.
Yeah.
Messiah, thoughts?
I say we investigate one more area, then we start rolling heads, just so we know more of the lay of the land.
Would I, having seen as much as I have, would I know that there's just a little bit between the hobgoblins and Yeg that I haven't seen?
Yeah, you would know from the general vicinity and the layout of the floor plan, you would know that even glancing through the curtained area that this looks similar to the location of where you were standing at that you didn't peek through, and that this portion on the south part of the castle, the one tower that you don't know what's inside, you would know that that's just a small little section. And you do know the biggest section that you guys have not explored is to the northwest of this full castle that you originally saw two doorways actually that lead that way in the very beginning hall when you had walked to go talk to those goblins in the sort of Terrence area.
I do want to relay to the party that I heard mumbling in the northeast corner.
With that, where the larger tower would have been located at?
Yes, I heard, all that I heard was mumbling.
Do we want to go check that out and start there?
Do we want to check that out, or do I want to go through this curtain and check out in between where we know there's people?
Probably check out the bigger area, honestly.
Yeah, we could probably all go at this point. We have. I mean, it might work.
How many times can you do that?
I can do it once more today.
I'll take lead.
I like that idea.
All right. In that case, I want
What's Messiah
to...
gonna say?
Messiah was thinking about something, but decided to not mention what she was thinking.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add yet, Jasper? Or are you just going to be sketchily quiet over there?
I feel like a text has happened
As you guys
between these
constantly like glance back over at Jasper, he seems to be unknowingly quiet to his normal self, as if something is wrong with him. That it's now actually like very apparent to you guys that something is different. Something
Right,
happened.
insight
something-
check him.
if you want to. Sure.
Please, like something's
check.
wrong.
Yeah, no, 10.
He just seems like something's off. Like he's pissed or he's upset. Just not talking.
We'll unpack this later. Now's not the time.
Hopefully, there is a later for us.
Can I just stare him
You guys
down
do
and
it.
see if he'll crack?
You're trying to look down at Jasper and just
Yeah,
like
just want to stare him
stare
down,
off
see
at
if
him?
I can just stare at him, make him feel just scared enough
Intimidation
to...
check?
trying to intimidate him or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Roman intimidation check.
15.
As this bugbear glares at you, how do you feel, Jasper?
Glaring back at him.
All right.
Okay, so we'll figure this out later after we're no longer in mortal danger, I guess.
All right.
All right, what are you doing? As you're standing now in this circular room that you guys had walked through with the concealed curtain entranceway that you guys had walked through with the secret entranceway, and then you're now in the room that has like the sort of stale food and all the rotted food. What are you doing?
I want to confidently stride out into the middle of this little area.
To the south as you make your way between the two curtain sections?
Last.
Yes, but I want to stand like right at this corner to where if anybody sees me, they can't see anybody behind me.
Okay, so you kind of make a wall
Yeah.
aside from where everyone else can be seen.
And then just drink it in, see what I see.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Reveal.
Reveal it all.
That was slick.
So as you glance around the corner, as you walk between the two curtain sections, you see that there is a door to your west, that this is a sort of hallway that leads all the way back around to where the hobgoblins were sitting at. That is a door to your far east that is 10 feet away from you. That would be the hobgoblin entrance. And then there's a door, like I said, to the west that is 10 feet away from you that leads to the center of this sort of castle location. So you know that there are more sections to explore to the northwest of you compared to the east of you. But you see nothing else inside.
What are you saying?
What do you think?
I mean, we can turn around and we can go check out the northeast. There's a lot of castle we haven't seen yet.
That's true.
Or we can see if you or I might be able to get away with it just being me. They've already talked to you. See if you can sneak or get past the hobgoblin, see what's in the southeast.
Or do we want to just make the head rolls?
I'm up for either,
we
but
can
we
cut
need
Do
to...
you think we could defeat them before they make a huge commotion?
Yes.
Because Gozen did say he heard mumbling.
That's true.
we need-
So that would be backup for them, and then he could probably alert others before coming. That would be even more backup, but then before you know it, we get swarmed.
Or
That's fair.
if we want to put on a show, you walk in there as a new guy, and then I walk in.
Well, they
and
already seen you.
demand to know what you're doing. Shit. Only one.
You were standing right behind me.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We can kill him.
We can kill him, or we can go back to the other
I
door.
say we go back outside, go back around the rest, see the rest of that castle. See
I mean, we already we've seen, like, we would know that it leads all the way up around
Yeah,
to the
you
front,
saw
right?
so as you guys were traveling to the north side of the castle, you saw the very ending of it, which would indicate the very front of the castle where you guys had walked on with the
okay.
terrace. So you know that the entrance of it is over that direction. So you do know that there's a handful of space in between that part that you guys are staring at, which is the northwest part of this castle that has not been explored. And you know there are two rooms possibly that you have not seen of the other two towers on the southeast portion of this castle and also the northeast portion of this castle.
See, my concern with continue to explore before we actually do something is communication between these goblins or hobgoblins. If word gets out that there's some people wandering around saying they're new, it could be bad.
They also seem to
I'm-
be pretty occupied with their jobs, though.
Yes,
From
I'm
the
in
sounds of it,
favor
there's
of
something
killing.
big going on. Some kind of celebration, maybe?
I'm
From
in
how they're preparing the food.
favor of killing them as long as we can do it fast and quiet.
The quiet is my
that is
main
my concern.
We're not very good at quiet fights.
We're not. We're very loud fighters.
I mean, we can go check out the northeast real fast.
I
Yeah,
say
this-
we do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Jasper, you gonna say anything? Anything? The oh so acclaimed leader?
I'm gonna point towards the right side,
Northeast.
northwest.
Do you want to look? Or do you want me to?
Well, at least he gave us
Can
his
you say
opinion of
some
which side to
words,
go.
man?
So Jasper's over here pointing towards the unexplored northwest section or the northeast section?
Northwest.
Northwest? Okay. So you're pointing into the doorway that goes in. It's currently standing between two doors.
Yep.
In between the door to the center, which is the west part of the castle, and then he's also standing between the one with the hobgoblins to the east.
As they're all talking, I'm just standing there pointing, not saying nothing.
He's given his 2 cents, and via pointing, I say we do that.
Sure, let's do that. Make him feel a little better. Maybe,
Ren, maybe tone down to Stark.
Well,
All right.
Ren,
You're gonna peek through that.
What kind of door is it?
It's just a regular wooden door as well. Looks like it's
one's
open.
a-
Doesn't have any. Yep. Doesn't have any doorknobs. Doesn't have any keyhole. Just a regular door.
Before I do I hear anything?
Roll me a perception check on the inside.
6.
No, you don't hear shit. You listen in and you think you hear a faint humming, but not sure what that is.
That's unnerving. In that case, I want to just try to peek.
Sure. As you open up the door, it actually swings inward, so
Yeah,
you're
just
actually able to push it outward.
Push it open a little bit.
You glance inside. Okay. As you glance in through this door, you actually see that it is a large 20-foot wide by 40-foot length kind of chapel section that has like small little seating along the center section of it. It has 2 curtains actually off to the north. That is off to the north and northwest and northeast of this small little room, and it's actually partitioned in the middle by a large stone pillar column that goes from the floor to the ceiling. And the ceiling itself is roughly about 25 feet high, and it has a whole bunch of rafters up top, kind of covering darkness. And you do have dark vision, and there's no light in here. So it's completely like there's no outside light coming in. So there's no windows, no doors, nothing like that show light. But you do see, actually, as you peek in, you see to the northeast, the one curtain actually kind of gets like, you see a goblin walking through it as if it would, coming from the room you were just looking in, and it walked through the curtain.
Walk to the north?
Yep, walk to the north into a separate partitioned area that you cannot see through. As you see the curtain kind of fling open as it walks through nonchalantly, it doesn't even like acknowledge that you're there or nothing, but it walks through and the curtain just kind of flops closed right behind him.
Did I at least see any light shining
Yeah,
through?
you did see, you actually see what looked like to be torchlight kind of coming out. It doesn't seem like it's like full on outside light or nothing like that, but it does look a sort of, I would say like dark ambiance, but it's basically like a stone structure, stone interior that just has like torches on the inside.
Okay.
So it's not as bright as what the kitchen was with the brazier and shit, but it just seems like two torches sitting on the inside.
All right, I want to relay all of that to the party.
Okay.
And want me to walk in?
Keep going.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Let's keep going.
I
Now,
don't
is
like
there-
the Mr. Strong and Silent here. It's just...
Is it
Yeah.
just pitch black?
Yeah, it's
In this
pitch black.
room?
By this time frame that you guys are walking through that curtain, no one else can see. Well, Jasper and Messiah cannot see in this interior because on the previous areas there was light coming from outside, there was light coming from the brazier. In this little section that you guys had walked through for Gozin to go through the double curtained hallway, it's completely dark now.
Okay, I'll give everyone Eyes of Night that is willing.
Sure. Everyone willing to take it?
Yep.
As Jasper kind of sees his eyes and flutters a little bit and can finally see at night now.
Oh, wait, I should have given someone the freaking goggles. See if those were freaking dark vision goggles.
Too late now.
Has passed. Are you guys walking?
I
My God.
want to just stride across and peek through the next door.
You're going to open up the peek through?
Yes.
Sure. As this one is completely unlocked as well. There's just no keyhole, no knob or nothing like that. So as you guys walk, or as you kind of open up that door, you see that this section on the far west side of this small little 20-foot room that you guys are in now, it leads to the very front corridor of the Terrence location of the very front hall. So it just completely opens up and you see a whole bunch of rubble kind of in front of you. Not too high, but enough to where you can actually climb over it and like wander through the front door if you really want to go to there. And then that's all you see from there. And then you do see the two curtains to the north. Like I said.
All right. I don't see anything north through that door.
That's a curtain door to the north. Are you talking about on the the far
peeking
west side wall? Or
through the
no,
west.
No, you see it's another wall. Hold on, let me reveal that section real quick. Yeah, it's just another wall.
I just wanted to make
Yep.
sure.
Nope. Yeah, you see another wall just kind of opens up, and it does lead to the front entrance. As you open up the door to peek, light just shines through and shimmers as you guys can now see more natural light filling in through the front door. But again, like I said, just got a small little bit of rubble in front where you'd have to walk over it to climb. Like it looks like a small little climb, but nothing like the other ones. Like how the other ones actually on the map are piled up really high and are supposed to be walls.
Yeah,
this is just
that's
rubble.
Okay.
Looks like the ceiling collapsed on it, and then you got two curtains to the north.
I'll point over to the north. Give a
You
thumbs up.
can-
Give a thumbs down.
Have at it. I was going to peek through. I know there's two doors.
Maybe we should
just off the main
have Ghost
entryway.
do it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, why don't you? Well,
Ghost,
yeah,
you have
might
the
as well.
best streak out of all of us so far.
Let's talk about the door.
Okay, so you're still by the door. Okay, so what are you guys doing? As Gozen goes to peek through this door, you guys are standing, like I said, in this currently 20-foot wide by, what is that, 40?
Yeah.
By 40-foot length room all the way to the curtains. 2 curtains, like I said, and then 1 stone pillar between the 2 curtains that sort of bar it off.
I'm not peeking through the curtain.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Are you going to peek in through the opposite curtain that the goblin walked through? Because the goblin walked through the northeast curtain, which is where Ren is standing in front of right.
Yeah. I'll peek through the opposite one.
Like, sure. So as you peek through, roll me are you being stealthy about it, or are you just being like, you own the place again and just opening it up?
Stealthy.
So roll me a stealth check. I'm stuck. I can't move.
It's gonna be a 6.
Oh,
6.
Okay.
So I guess like I own the place.
Goes in as you actually peek through the curtain wall. You see 2 goblins sort of kneeling down, facing away from you, as they seem to be facing towards this sort of awkward little shrine. So the shrine actually in front of them is a chamber occupied to the northern part of this whole section, which makes the full shrine itself a good 70 feet long and still only 20 feet wide. So with this, the stone altar stands in front of them as these 2 are kneeled down in the front. In the middle of this little small room, it's covered in bloodstained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, and a censer are carefully arranged on the top of this altar. And then as you're glancing through, you notice that you are in one of 2 archways, which the other one Ren is on. And then you see a doorway off to your far left, about 10 feet in front of you, as these 2 goblins are kneeling down, facing away from you, as they're kind of like mumbling to themselves and praying to the god. And you understand that.
Do they take notice of me at all?
No, nothing yet.
Okay. In that case, I just want to let go of the curtain and
Continue.
I'm like peeking around the. This is a big wall, right?
We all stopped
Yeah, that's
and
like
looked.
you're talking about like
Pillar.
you have 2. Okay, so what you guys are standing is a 20-foot length, like width-wise section, right? You have 1 curtain that goes in and stand on, 1 curtain that Ren is sitting on, and then in the middle between you 2, you guys are flanking a stone pillar that is 10 foot wide and 5 foot deep. That
Okay.
reaches from the floor to the ceiling, 20 feet high.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to
the
roll
mic
a
would
real
pick it
life
up.
insight check on Dave, and it's not working.
As you see this goes, and what do you do as you let the curtain just drop back again, or what?
yeah, I want to like I don't just want to like fuck this. I want to like I still think I'm stealthing. Just yeah,
You open it up and then you close it back again.
yeah. And then I want to turn around and report. Ren, are you standing there? Or are you like?
Well, as soon as I seen you walk away, I'd go back with where you guys are.
All right, I
So you
want
guys
to,
like huddling around, or are you guys
Yep.
just
I'm gonna point towards that door.
that door.
you're gonna point towards the entrance?
Why are you suddenly
The-
pointing towards different places?
The west door that goes in had looked through to see the light coming through from the very front, Terrence.
That's just the front door through there. There's 2 more doors that I haven't opened yet, but
Do we want to just go take these 2 out real quick?
I mean, there's another door in there. I don't know what's behind it.
It just.
I say
Did
we
you-
finish
did you
exploring,
I need
to be
everyone to roll
honest.
me initiatives.
Oh shit!
I'd be glaring at you.
Messiah?
Ren.
Dave attacks first. No, I'm kidding.
You know,
After you made a comment about attacking them, I'd glare at you.
That doesn't tell me anything.
it tells us enough, I guess. Well, that's not good.
Ian.
I feel like he got switched at some point. That's this feels like, but I wouldn't know
Oh
when
my
that point
God.
would be. Like I don't know. Like that's what I've been thinking. Like it feels like he got switched.
With you? Changelings.
God.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
But yeah, it feels like he got switched at some point, and I don't know when that would have been. Is the issue? It would have been on the run.
I don't know. There's something sus. It's
All right.
the worst
so
part is you can't even keep it like
what did Jasper roll for his initiative?
22.
Oh fucking hell!
Goes in.
13.
Where to Ren?
Please tell me you got higher.
Ren.
18.
Okay.
Ren, you were our last hope.
For what?
I don't know.
Messiah, what'd you get?
8.
Okay.
Last hope to being higher than Jasper.
Jesus, you guys are assholes for believing your teammates would turn on you.
I think he's been switched. I don't think our actual teammate would turn on
Alright.
us, but
So in this whole scenario, you guys actually see, as you guys are sort of conversing in the middle of this room, you guys actually hear at the last moment the twang of short bows. If you guys all glance up and see goblins in the rafters aiming down towards you guys. And we have the goblins all rolling with surprise attacks on you guys.
how
So we
high
have-
are
Except for
they?
me.
Except for you because you are mobile and you're
Alert.
conscious. Alert, yes, that's right. What was that?
How high up are they?
25 feet.
Damn.
So as they are up 25 feet in the rafters, you actually see and hear, and at this last moment, like you hear the twing, and you look up at the last second of seeing bows coming down on you. You guys actually see 4 goblins up in the skies. You have 4 goblins each. Actually, there's one right above Jasper, above the doorway. It's no big deal. We'll acknowledge that. So there's 4 goblins up in the rafters, 25 feet high. One of them is above the northeast curtain that was above Ren. The other one is directly above the curtain to the northwest that was above Gozen. There is one goblin directly to the far south of this room that is up in the rafters, and another one above the door that you guys had all first walked through. So as the ones on the curtains are each going to aim at one at Gozen and one at Ren, and then each one of them is going to take a shot at opposite ones. So they're coordinating these attacks, so everyone's going to get one shot on each with advantage. So we'll start off with Gozen first. It's a 16. Let me double check this real quick. Where's the goblins at? It's going to be a
We're huddled up together, right?
4. 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
17 misses. As it shoots towards you, it ricochets off your armor. Second one's going to shoot off towards Ren, or northeast side of you. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Whew.
As this
What's
one
your
shoots.
AC again?
18.
Won't work.
6 points of damage as you get pelted in the back, as you feel it pierce like your shoulder blade. The one that's aiming over at Messiah, it's going to be a 21 to hit.
God damn.
Mine's a
gonna
straight
be-
roll, right?
How
Yeah,
much?
it's going to use a straight roll. It's going to be 5 points of damage. And then for Jasper, since it's a straight roll, since you have the alert feat, it's going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
Misses. As this one goes shooting towards you and you kind of like hop out of the way slightly. As you're aware of the threat above you, you actually see them shoot at you guys and then sort of rappel down with these sort of ropes that are attached at their waists. As now they drop their weapons and they pull out these scimitars.
So how close are they to the ground now?
They are
cool
all on the
idea.
ground. What?
But I had a really cool idea. I was going to put them all to sleep and watch them fall.
5 feet, that would have been awesome.
That would've
No,
been
they
really
all
cool.
rappel down. Essentially, like, they do a sort of like SWAT style move
Oh
to
my
where
God.
they have taped around their waist is ropes, tacked to their rafters up above, and they all run down the wall because they're all on the wall sections of these rafters areas. So one appears right behind Gozen, one drops down right behind Ren, one drops down right on the doorway right behind Jasper, and the other one drops down right diagonally southwest of Messiah. And then that'll be their turn. So top of the round now, Jasper, you're now up as you see all of this happen, and they are in threat mode, essentially.
Wonderful.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit the one that's next to Messiah.
Sure, go for it. And you're rolling this straight. How are you attacking? What are you attacking with? Your dart,
With
you're
my
punching. Dart, can't go for it.
With my dart.
Where are you at? Are you flanking? You're like right on top of him?
He'd basically be like one square in front of the door, and then the guy would be at the door. So he would be behind Jasper. So Jasper has to turn. He's not flanking. In that
Gotcha.
regard.
Well, it looked like...
Yeah. It's just the way that it's all set up. So
I was just trying to understand who Jasper was upset with.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a sharpshooter feat as well.
Okay, sure. So -5 to get the extra 10 if you hit. Go for it. Roll that attack.
I was trying to forget what my brother's
That's a
voice
natural
sounded
20.
like.
Nat 20. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man!
Yeah.
So automatic 4. What else?
That'll be 14.
Oh yeah, it would be an automatic 14 off the whole
Jesus
thing.
Christ, you're gonna
dude.
fucking
So how do you
annihilate
want
this
to
thing.
annihilate this goblin? As he drops down, he pulls out the scimitar and looks directly at you.
I would like to say as he drops down, I threw the dart, hit the rope, where he falls to his death.
Yes.
You throw the dart and it hits the rope as he's propelling down. He's like, yeah! And then like he feels no more resistance, and he's like, ah, ah! And you see him like swinging his arms, trying to like pinwheel himself upward somehow, and just somehow the scimitar just lodged into the ground, and he lands right on it and rolls over, starts to bleed out. That one goblin is dead off the board. Hell yeah.
I'm the one closest to Messiah.
After that, any other bonus actions or movement on your turn there, Jasper?
I think you deleted the wrong one.
No, didn't you say you fought the one right behind you? Oh, the one you hit, the one behind Messiah. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll just swap them over. Okay, cool. I thought you were hitting the one that was behind you. Gotcha. So you hit the one that was directly south in the whole location.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and...
Bonus action attack the one behind you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, do it. Roll that attack.
With the sharpshooter feat.
Sharpshooter again. Go for it. As now you're in melee range, so it's at disadvantage. So, because it's a
Is that
throw with a dart.
Is that the crossbow feat?
The crossbow expert is with the not disadvantage. So take the lowest one that you just rolled.
Be...
D&D math.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing? This is Bardic.
11 points to, or 11 to hit.
11 to hit. Misses.
Damn.
As you go swinging your dart right behind you, as you get the one killed in front of you, you kind of spin and pivot, throw the dart behind you, and it kind of hits off the wall as he kind of sideswipes a little bit to get out of your way. No damage to him. Any movement on your turn, though?
Yeah, I'm going to shimmy to the corner.
You're going to shimmy to the corner, to the far south corner? Sure.
Yep.
As you're now up against the pivot corner, as you're now flanking where Ren is standing against the opposite side of this one goblin that you had just previously missed.
Yep.
Sure. If nothing else, then it moves the turn over to Ren, and it's now your turn, as you have one goblin between you and Jasper.
All right, I pull out my rapier and I booming blade the one between me and Jasper.
Go for it. On your action, use the booming blade.
And I'm still not talking.
Okay, you're completely silent in this whole
Yeah.
conversation. Sure.
Yep.
14.
14. All right. 14 hits, actually. Go for it. Roll that damage.
I think that's 9. Yeah, that's 9.
9 points of damage. All right. How would you like to kill this one goblin?
I'll just stab him in between the eyes. Maybe in the eye. Pull out an eye.
Sure. As you stab through, actually, does your booming blade go off? Because obviously you used it.
It doesn't go off technically yet. It
Right, but I mean,
envelops
like, as
them.
it dies, it falls, it moves.
Oh, yeah, sure. As soon as it moves,
You see the head just like kind of just explode with enough pressure. You don't get no ears for that one, Jasper. Sorry.
What?
You don't get no ears for that one goblin right there. That one's dead.
I cover my face.
Ugh, angsty antagonist.
Oh, shit.
As
He's being a very angsty protagonist right now. Like
Anything
more
else,
angsty
Ren?
than Ren.
any bonus actions, Ren, or anything?
I will move
More movement, yeah.
just up. You know what? No. Yeah. I'll move up 5 to that one, so he's got to attack me.
Okay, sure. Easy enough. As you go to sort of corner in the one goblin that had dropped down by the northeast curtain. What was you going to say over there, Jasper?
I was going to shake my head with disgust.
Oh, as you get the head blown up in front of you from the goblin? Awesome. After your movements then...
No.
What?
Jasper would normally be all over that. He'd be like, that's awesome.
I'm pretty sure he's blown up goblins or at least people's heads with his fists before.
Yeah.
After your movement then, Ren, to sort of kind of blockade that one goblin over there in the top right corner, we now have Gozen's turn. Gozen, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to turn 180, draw Hue,
Okay.
and slash at him.
You don't have your shield out still, correct?
I do. I have
Okay.
had my
Yeah,
shield
you've
out
got
the
the
entire
shield.
time we've been
Good.
walking about.
Go for it. As you slash away with Hue.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Yay.
Automatic 8 with a D, because you had Hue in one hand.
Yep, automatic D8.
8 plus D8 plus...
Yeah, I need to roll another D8 plus 6.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's a kill no matter what, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, so another 7 points. So what is that?
8 plus 7?
15?
15. How would you like to kill this goblin as he drops down
Lord.
behind you to blockade you away from the curtain, essentially?
So just like right before he goes to hit the ground, I want to pivot and all in one motion as I pivot around, draw heal, and just eviscerate him, just rip his guts out before he hits the ground.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. As that one goes tumbling to the side and bleeding out, he starts choking on his own blood. That one is now dead, as we now have only one more in this room, as we do have the curtain kind of blockading the room off to the north to the other two that are kind of on that little like altar type thing.
I just
Any other movements or bonus actions on your turn, Gozen?
just want to move to this spot. They can't move through corners, right?
Correct. You can only move straight. If there is a hostile creature from that person in front of them, then they cannot go diagonally across the corner. So a solid wall like you're standing at right there, he would have to go straight and then over to get to that position to your right side.
So he'd have to go through me.
Yes, and you can't go through enemy territory.
All right, in that case, I'm just gonna stand there and stay. End my turn.
All right. After that turn, it goes over to Messiah. I need you to roll me a dex save.
Okay. Let me get to that page first so I know what I'm working with.
What are you up to, Jasper?
I don't know. I'm kind of sus of just the
You have to
DM.
find out.
So you are up to something.
Fuck. 11.
As soon as Gozen's turn ends, you guys hear a sort of click. And you
Did I just
feel
get
it pelt
shot?
in your back, essentially. And out of nowhere, engulfing this full 20-foot room is smoke all over the place.
Could be fucking sleeping gas.
You've been hit with a smoke bomb, essentially. So the whole vicinity that you guys are in, completely obscured. You guys cannot see shit. You guys are blind, essentially. So as you guys are not moving through any curtains or any walls or nothing, you guys are all blind. So after that, you feel a sort of pressure on you, Messiah, and you fall prone. You don't take no damage, but you fall prone. And it is now your turn.
So I fall prone.
You fall prone. Yep. I mean, you cannot see.
Can I hear?
Yeah, you can hear. You hear people running around. You hear everyone else moving around in position and shit like that.
What was the pressure that made me fall prone? Like, was it a push from the back or?
You first felt a sort of ball hit you, and then after that ball, smoke.
Okay.
And then from that, you felt more pressure, and you feel like someone ran into you.
Does it sound like they're still like right behind me?
No,
No.
no.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get right the fuck back up then.
Okay. And you can't see anything around you, so you don't know where anyone's at.
This ain't fucking good. I'm gonna ready her fan. Her fans, plural. I'm gonna hold her attack until something, like, until she can see something. Like, something comes at her,
Okay.
or where, you know, like, something's coming at her, she'll react instinctively, because she's alert, she's ready. She's not about to be kidnapped for a second time. Because it's
Okay.
feeling very sus.
Okay, so as you know that too, and in this whole scenario, everyone at the table, you guys know where everyone's positioned at, so I'm not going to pull you guys off the mat to where you guys are guessing where everyone's at, but you don't know what else is in that room, in that vicinity idea, and like I said, you guys are completely obscured. So, aside from that, no movement, you're just going to stand up and have your fans ready, and are you going to, like, hold an action to attack? Anything
Yeah.
threatening,
Holding
essentially?
my action to attack, basically, for something else to attack me.
Sure.
She's also gonna say, I don't like this guy. This is feeling a little too similar to the previous kidnapping attempts. I don't like this.
All right. After Messiah's turn, it is now the goblin's turn. As you see one goblin to the north, to the northeast, that was between Ren and the curtain, actually push open the curtain and squeal inside.
Fuck.
Goes in from the other side. You can hear
Enemies out here.
and he's gonna turn around and attack Ren with his short sword as he
Now,
pulls out his
is
shield.
he also in the smoke?
Yeah, he can
The whole
see you, so
room,
it is
right?
obscured. Yep, he's also in the smoke.
Okay, so that would be at disadvantage?
Yep. So he pulls out his short sword and he has a shield out. With disadvantage, it's going to be a 4 to hit.
That surprisingly misses.
Oh, damn it. Are you sure? What's your
Very
AC?
close. 5.
As
It's
this
close.
goblin swipes at you as he acknowledges something in the other room, goes in, you know exactly what he says. He swipes at you and just seems to, you feel a whiff in front of you. So it doesn't make direct contact with you. And then after that, you're going to see the other 2 goblins. Well, you would hear, Gozen. You hear 2 goblins running towards one curtain of yours. Both of them running towards your curtain. As one of them runs through and starts swinging away with some weapon.
Oh my god.
With disadvantage as well. It's going to be a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
It swings and it's like wildly swinging, and you feel it smack flat end on your like leg. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't cause no pain or nothing like that, but he makes kind of, but doesn't hurt you, obviously. So that one misses as well, as now the goblins move towards you. But only one of them can hit you because the other one is stopped from it. Can't attack diagonally either.
Would he be on the other side of the curtain?
Yeah, he'd be on the other side, sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
It'd just be blocked out, essentially. And then after that turn, it is now Jasper's turn. Jasper, you're up. What would you like to do? As you cannot see, you're in a cloud of smoke.
Does he say anything to the party?
As you can't see anybody, but you know where everyone's at, and you can hear commotion. You hear goblins, and you hear shouting and fighting still to the north of you, which would be
I'm
Ren
going
and
to
Gozen.
move in front of this door,
Okay.
and I'm going to tell Messiah that I'm going to pull you towards this wall next to me.
Okay.
Okay.
You're actually talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to you.
Okay.
So are you gonna try grappling her and pulling her?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna like pull her along to me,
Okay.
right next to me.
So you hear Jasper's voice saying,
Okay.
"Hey, I'm gonna pull you to the wall."
Yes.
Now, would this be threatening to you?
No, because it's
Okay,
Jasper.
so you know it's Jasper. So, easy enough. Do you allow it then? You don't have to fight it if you if
she
you know
allows
and you allow
it.
it.
She's still sus
You know
about
where
this,
he's at.
but
You once the smoke dropped, you guys or once the smoke arisen, you guys knew where everyone was still located
Yeah.
at. So you hear his voice, you know him to be over there.
yeah. So
he says this and he pulls you along.
she's still sus about Jasper right now. She still thinks he maybe got switched, but it's Jasper at the end of the day, and they're in a fight together. And there's no time for mistrust during a fight like this. So
Okay. So as you get grabbed and drug over to the wall, you now feel your wall go flush against, or your back go flush against the wall. And then anything else over there, Jasper?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Breath of the Dragon.
Breath of the Dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lightning breath in front of me.
Okay, are you doing a straight shot in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 30-foot line, like straight across
Okay.
to the door.
You're gonna do it straight to the door? Okay.
Well,
What are you gonna...
it's 30 foot, so I'm assuming I'll go through the door.
Right, basically you're gonna connect with anything in front of you. So you're doing a straight line, 30 foot, you're just gonna
Well-
blast it out?
Would the 20-foot cone hit Gozen?
It would 5, 10, yeah, it would hit goes in. Because it'd go at a cone shape, completely diagonal, every like it'd go one space in front of you and then diagonally. That's how the cone would work. So it would hit him.
Yeah.
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 You can do the lightning straight shot.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'll
Yep,
do
okay.
that.
So you blast it. Roll me
It's DC save, deck save.
your damage.
Five.
5. You hear the door splinter on the other side as you see smoke start to billow out, as you know the door is now busted open. So some smoke is starting to dissipate a little bit. But you do see
With-
haze light coming through, but that's it. Nothing else.
With the lightning,
Mm-hmm.
can I see anything?
No, it's still, everything's still obscured,
Okay.
vision-wise.
Need wind.
All right, after that, anything else, Jasper? As you do an action to do your breath, and then also move Messiah out of the way, since she did not resist, did not take an action to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door behind me.
Okay, as you open up the door, you can feel the breeze kind of wafting in towards your ass, and you feel the smoke sort of, like you can see the smoke kind of sort of seep out of the room because you
Yeah.
know that it's lessening then that way as well. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, then we'll move back into this corner.
You're going to move back in the far corner. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
As you now are on the southeast side corner of this full little 20 by 40 foot little location, it now moves the turn over to Ren. You're now up, as you still have no visual sense in front of you or around you, but you do know Jasper and Messiah are to your south somewhere. You know that there's an enemy to your north. What are you doing?
Okay, so they are heavily obscured, right?
Yes.
So something like see invisibility wouldn't help me here.
No, it would not.
Okay. I am just going to... I have a feeling that goblin's still in front of me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to just swing at him.
Go for it. Roll with
booming
disadvantage. Yep.
With disadvantage, it's still a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That hits. Roll some damage.
That's 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah. As you hack away in front of you, you actually hear the sound of what sounds like a gurgling goblin. As you feel like you might have hit a very vital point, and you hear a thud right in front of you.
All right. As I
drops.
hear that, I'm going to try to move forward, see if I run into him.
Easily enough, you step on him.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing the curtain all the way open.
Sure. Easily enough, as the light now kind of billows in towards you, as you can see the little altar now that I had described to you goes in earlier, and you see some of the smoke slowly seeping out of that room.
As a quick glance at the altar, do I see any sort of god, like what they were worshiping?
It would be the goblinoid god. I don't know the specific name onto it purposely right now, and it doesn't say it on here. It just says
At that point, I don't care. I was looking for one specific thing.
Oh yeah. It's a
and
goddess
then-
saloon.
And then I'm going to go back to Messiah and just make sure she's still... Because presumably I would have
Yes, you
heard her
Jasper
move.
say, "I'm going to pull you back," and you heard a thump against the wall, and that's all you heard.
Okay. I'm going to go back to where she is.
Mad sus of him. Oh my god.
And not even that. It's just... I have the same feeling you do, that someone's coming for you. So I'm going to come here, put my hand on her, just make sure she's still there.
I'm fine. Worry about the fight.
And then I'm going to just stay here.
Okay.
She's feeling very babysitted right now. She's
All right. As you stay
very
there
babysitted.
and you acknowledge that Messiah is there, goes in. It's now your turn. As you have one goblin in front of you somewhere, still in the smoke. You see the smoke kind of billowing out slightly from the south and southwest and southeast side, as well as the northeast side, because Ren had just swung open that curtain.
Is it still open?
Everything's still open. Yep.
No, I mean the curtain.
Yeah, he opened
left
it
it
up to
open.
leave it open. Yeah.
That's why I left it.
But it's
So-
still obscured right now. So, it raised all 20 feet high and it's slowly seeping out. So, it's only been not even 6 seconds yet. So, continue on.
And I know that there's still a goblin from.
Yeah, you know there's one goblin. You know there's 2 goblins somewhere over there in that vicinity. Yep.
And I know one's right against me.
Yep.
All right, I'm going
You
to
felt it slap your thigh.
just try and
Thunder thigh.
hack around at him.
Go for it. Roll with disadvantage.
Yikes. 10 to hit.
10 misses. As you go swiping away, you hear your sword hit the wall. And you hear a goblin right in front of you, kind of like positioned to the lower right somewhere, completely different area. Sorry, the dogs are moving over there. I was kind of seeing what's going on. All right. Anything else on your turn since you missed?
No.
Bonus actions or movements on your turn?
No, I'll stay right here. Try to
Okay.
keep him contained.
All right. After that turn, you see and hear a sort of audible whooshing sound. As now the whole area gets completely gusted and no smoke is at all. All the doors have been opened up. One curtain to the north had been opened up, and this sort of ambient spell sort of just dissipates the smoke out of the way. And you actually see Messiah standing dead center of the room with her fan blades in hand. You see Messiah standing in the center of the room, holding a pose.
Huh?
And
What
you
the
also see another Messiah up against the wall with Ren.
The fuck?
After that, Messiah, it's your turn.
What the fuck? Can I see everyone else? Like, I can see everyone in
Everyone
the party?
can see everybody. You guys see... Well, Gozen is more focused in on the goblins in front of him, but you can see...
I see Jasper.
You see
I
Jasper,
see...
you see... Yeah, you see everybody.
Okay. Messiah's just in, like, utter shock right now. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm the real Messiah, obvious. I'm so confused what's happening. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that ain't me. Like, for lack of a better term, like, that isn't Messiah if I'm gonna speak about myself in third person.
Okay.
She doesn't know what the fuck to do. Like,
Are you just gonna stand there then and like wait or what?
I guess she's just gonna throw her. I mean, small room, so she's gonna throw her fan. I guess immediately.
Go for it. Roll me that attack.
Fuck, none of these
Where are you throwing your fan at?
He's throwing it
the
at.
other Messiah, the fake.
Okay. Go for it. Roll that attack.
Oh my fucking god! I cannot have just rolled.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, I got a fucking nat 1.
Roll me that d20 again.
I'm so shaken right now. I can't even. That's a 7.
Kills it instantly.
7.
You throw your bladed fan towards the middle Messiah, and you see it kind of like pinwheel and like sort of hit a rock and kind of flop off. You throw it and it doesn't come back to you.
Yeah. She's
You're shook.
Messiah is shook. Yeah, Messiah is shaking right now. Like her arm is like shaking. She's like so confused and so shooketh that she just doesn't know what to do. Shooketh.
Okay.
But she's gonna look to Ren, just gonna be like all wide-eyed, bug-eyed, and just let her rapidly going pale. Like, what the fuck is going on? Ren,
right.
I'm the real me.
All right. Anything else? Any other movements or bonus actions on your turn? You still have another fan.
She's gonna say, "Who the fuck are you?"
Zeus, go lay down. Go lay down. Go. I don't know what the hell the dog was doing.
And I was like, they're doing something weird.
No, I think someone walked out the door. Or walked out the room because I can smell Vicks now. Anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So nothing else then, as you're just acknowledging.
Like, who are you? And why are you taking my form? And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Done.
Nice.
She's shaking. She doesn't know what else to do.
All right. After that, it is now Messiah, your turn.
Huh?
It's your turn. Again.
Like, Mimi or clone?
You're now the middle one.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is going on?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
As you see a threat, throw something at you.
I'm gonna throw the fan right back, I guess.
Okay, sure. As you guys are pinwheeling with another, roll an attack.
It's gonna be a nat 20.
No, fuck, what was it?
Do you hit yourself?
12? No, I do not hit myself.
What'd you hit?
I got 12.
12?
Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah.
As you throw your first blade, anything else? You still have a second one, and you're just dead center of the room now.
Gonna look around, bug-eyed, confused as fuck. Gonna also claim I'm the real fucking Messiah. I'm so confused right now. I've never encountered this kind of situation
That's the whole
before.
point. That's the whole point of me doing this.
Of course, the tankiest person here is in the fucking middle.
I'm the real Messiah, though. You're the fake.
Okay.
And then continue
Any
on.
bonus actions? You gonna attack again?
No, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Okay, sure. Easily enough. All right. After that, it sounds like Goblin's turn. As you see one goblin run around the corner and notice that the other curtain is opened up, so it runs towards you, Ren, and it jumps in and rolls still at disadvantage because, or no, it does not roll at disadvantage because now the smoke's all gone. So one runs towards you, Ren, attacks you, and another one is right in front of you, goes and attacks you. First one towards Ren is going to be a 5 to hit.
Yes.
One towards Gozen. It's going to be a 18 to hit.
Just hits.
As it slices with your scimitar.
Wait, what's your AC?
18.
He's 10 feet away from you.
Fuck, it needs to be 5 feet, I think.
Yeah, I think it has to be right next to you for your wings, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm checking right now. But yeah, I think it has to be like 5 feet.
Double Messiah wings.
5 feet.
Yeah, you got to be 5 feet. So, yeah,
we
you're
just
not
have
in
two
range.
Messiahs?
You look over and you see him like acknowledge like he's about to get hit, and you're like, "Fuck, not close enough."
Yeah, it's just God damn it.
As he attacks you, he hits you for 8 points of damage. There goes in.
You gotta say everything twice now.
Fuck.
No. No.
All right.
You can't start this this close to the end of the goddamn session.
All right. After that, the goblins are done. It is now top of the round. Jasper, you're now up. As you look ahead of you, you see the Messiah you pulled to the wall. Look over it right behind Ren. You look over it and you see in the center another Messiah, identical. What are you doing?
I'm gonna glare at both of them. trying to figure out which one's which.
It's a hidden power that she never told you guys she had. I can split. Watch, bitches.
If only that were the case. Like a freaking gecko, leopard gecko. Just fucking split off my tail.
Yeah.
And it forms a whole nother
I'm
thing.
gonna throw an attack at the one in the middle.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Swear to God, if one dies and both dies, I'm gonna cry.
We're actually fighting a mirror.
It's a risky
Then I'm gonna
move.
do it with sharpshooter feet.
Sharpshooter
That's
feet,
a
the one in the
bold
middle.
move there, Cotton.
Bold move there, Con. See if it pays off there.
It was nice knowing you guys.
That's a 7.
7. Misses.
Bonus action again.
Sure. Still using
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter? Okay, go for it. Roll an attack.
9.
Miss again. As both attacks with your sharpshooter of this dart you throw to no avail. Misses. Any bonus or any other movements? As that was both your action and your bonus action to attack. Any movements or free actions? As you now look up and you're glaring over at both of them. Everything's the same. Identical.
In frustration,
Okay.
just sitting there.
End your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Red. It's not your turn.
You said there's a goblin in front of me?
Goblin right in front. He just ran around the corner. Sorry, I didn't move him. He ran right around the corner. And this one seems to be a little bit thicker, running right in front of you. And he attacks you.
Okay.
He's a fat goblin.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will look back,
Okay.
be like,
see
what
you-
the hell is going on here? As I just stab at the goblin with the booming blade.
Go for it. Roll an
I thought you
attack.
were about to say stab at Messiah. I thought you were gonna stab at me for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
Nat 1,
Oh, fuck it. Roll me that attack
Fucking
again.
hell.
12.
12. Okay. You go to stab, and as you stab, he brings up his shield just in time and slams your blade against the wall, and you hear it goes. Any other bonus actions or movements on your turn? As you glance back and sort of get like caught off guard, essentially, as you see two Messiahs behind you now. One directly behind you, and then one dead center of the room.
I look. Which one of you has the mouse?
That's true. Fuck.
And that ups my turn.
Okay. And then
Fair, that's smart.
let's see what is
Ish, unless-
after your turn. It is now Gozen's turn. Gozen, you're now up.
All right. Would I have paid much? I don't think I would have paid much attention to what's going on around me, considering I
You
was fighting
hear-
a goblin in the
You're
smoke.
fighting a goblin. You're hearing all this argument behind you. So yeah, you would have paid a little bit of attention, enough to at least turn your head to glance.
And notice that there were two
You
messiahs.
see two Messiahs as well. Yes.
All
You
right.
see one Messiah against the far wall that Jasper had pulled against the wall, and then you see the one dead center of the room holding up two fan blades.
All right. I am just going to ignore that for now. That sounds messy. And attempt to kill the goblin in front of me.
Go for it. Roll that attack.
25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll some damage.
It's plus 6 on heal.
Uh,
Yeah, 1d8 plus
Yeah.
6. 10 points.
hell yeah. How would you like to kill this goblin?
I just want to just basically, so I'm picturing like end of my handle and then like axe head,
Okay.
just like shove him, like catch his neck in it and shove him against the edge of the pillar hard enough, just like crack his neck.
Hell yeah. As you swing your blade off and you can hear an echoing sound almost reverberating from the room behind you and in front of you, as if it sounds like two necks have been snapped at once.
Sick. Then for my movement,
Yep.
I want to move forward, open this curtain
Okay.
all the way, just leave it open.
And you can see in this curtain, like I had
10,
explained
15,
earlier,
20.
the altar as well as some candlelight. Looks like torches.
Yep. And then come around and just get flanking with the last goblin.
Sure. As you now flank to the northeast location behind the goblin that Ren has been attacking, the thicker one.
And that will be my turn.
Sure. All right. And it's now Messiah. It is now your turn. You're against the wall. What are you doing, Messiah?
Fine. Can't believe I'm being forced to do this. So
What are you doing?
I'm going to shift.
What?
I'm going
changing?
to shift into the form that Ren would have known me as, aka my true form. that goddamn Isles.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my idea. My idea was to moonbeam and have you both stand in it.
Because I was gonna hold up a single finger to her, like, yell at me later. We gotta figure this out first, please.
So as you shift,
I'm sorry.
What visage do we see of Messiah now shifting?
Fuck, hold on, let me grab it. I don't remember it by heart.
We'll cut this out and we'll just jump it in right to where she sees this acknowledgement.
I knew it.
Fucking hell, man. Okay, I've got it.
All right, and we'll cut it off to right here. So as Messiah shifts, what do we see her change into?
She now has long black hair with pale skin, and there are two claw-like scars right underneath her right eye, with a cross-shaped scar on the inside of her left palm. And she has dark green eyes as well as the same clothing as she had before. Just her general appearance just changed. Her physical appearance.
We taller, shorter, bigger, skinnier.
A bit taller.
Slightly taller, but just like essentially
Overall
same
yeah,
build?
like overall same shape-wise, because she didn't like changing that all too much, because she liked to keep it pretty consistent.
Okay. Why buy a new wardrobe when you can just be the same, just look different?
Literally. Like, just change up the general main
Like how anyone would
appearances.
do with regular clothes.
Yeah, literally.
Hell yeah. All right, so we see the true form of one Messiah.
I knew it. Kill the one in the middle.
All right.
That's
What are
me
you
actually
doing?
talking.
As you do that, it doesn't take an action to change, I don't believe.
No, I don't think so.
I think you just do that at will. So,
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to play this out. You do that at will. So, what are you doing on your turn?
She's gonna pause for a moment, breathe, and just point straight at the Messiah in the middle. Who or what the fuck are you? And that's just gonna be it. She's not gonna attack this time, because she's just like, what the hell's happening?
Okay. Messiah, it is now your turn again. But you're now the middle one.
Is this card still in play? Fucking hell.
Both of them are.
What the fuck?
So, Middle Messiah, as I'm gonna take to calling her, is gonna change as well into
The same form.
the same form.
Okay.
Damn it.
Does she have bean on her?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You have bean on you.
Fuck, okay.
Both of them do?
You have bean on you, Messiah.
Okay, Middle Messiah is also gonna be like, what the hell is going on? You should know that form. You're not me. And I kind of imagine them both doing the Spider-Man meme right now.
So are you going to skip your turn as well on this one too? Okay.
Like, that's what's boiling down to happening right now.
Awesome. After that turn, it's now going to move the round over to Nagabo's turn. As now the one between Ren and Gozen attacks at Ren once again.
Chubby chubby.
It's going to be 8 to hit.
Miss.
Misses.
Somehow.
And whiffs again.
As he's distracted.
As he's looking over, whiffs it against the wall once again as Ren parries it with his shield, kind of glances up at Gozen. I'm learning. You guys spar chest and just
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what it is more like an instinctual from all the sparring, less like reactive, more just instinctual block.
Gotcha. Hell yeah.
Can I use my reaction sentinel attack?
Sure can. With advantage. Well,
What the hell?
does it say I have to be 5 feet in you? Because
When a creature within 5 feet of you. In the past, we've played it as melee range.
Oh, well, I mean, like, attacks what, though? What is continue on without...
Attacks against a target other than you.
Okay, so, yep, you're good. Yep.
Yeah.
I was
It
more
should
worried
be
about if
his-
he had to be 5 feet next to you. To build.
Oh, no.
That's what I was more
He
worried.
is, isn't he?
No, he's 10 feet. The goblin is between him and Ren. I thought he had to be next to Ren.
Oh, I gotcha.
21 to hit.
21 hits, roll some damage.
This is my own fault.
Ooh, max damage.
Hell yeah.
14, 8 plus 6.
How would you like to kill this fat gobbo?
Just as soon as Ren parries his attack, I just want to immediately, like, come up under, like, I imagine the goblin's arm is moving, just, like, hack him right through there.
Ooh, nice teamwork.
Nice. Hell yeah. As his body goes flying to the side and flops down. Blood pooling out. Any other bonus actions or movements on your turn? Oh, that wasn't even your turn. That was the gobbo's turn.
Yeah.
So now his turn is over and he's dead. All right. So after that, top of the round, Jasper, you're now up as you see one Messiah to the north of you change and shift into some person you've never seen before. And then the one in the middle does it identically.
I'm out through my dart. The one in the middle.
Okay. Go for it. Roll that attack. Are you rolling with sharpshooter again or no?
No.
No? Okay, go for it.
I
I don't-
want to make sure I hit this time.
I don't know who's the real Messiah at this point. I don't know. I don't think. I'm starting to lose track.
What'd you get?
13.
13 misses.
No.
Okay.
Whiffs.
I'm step up.
As you get in range,
About
yeah.
to fucking punch her.
Sure am.
God damn it, Jasper! Why'd you do that?
I'm getting frustrated with my dart. I'm gonna use free air blows.
Go for it. Bonus action key point, Fury blows. 2 more hits. Pat, pat.
Watch as soon as she gets hurt, the other one gets hurt.
What the fuck? That one was 11.
11?
Yeah.
Misses. She parries it,
Jesus Christ.
slinks out of the way, dances out of
That
the
was
way.
a fucking 8.
That one as well. As you go for another kick or a
She
punch,
pushes the arm
she kinda-
down.
She kind of like, almost in tandem, as you throw a punch, she kind of like grabs the top of your wrist and like slowly like throws it to her side. As you throw a kick, she kind of like swoops her other leg around and catches it and throws it to her other side. Completely makes it miss you, or miss her. Sorry.
Why is the middle Messiah so much more fucking badass right now, though?
All right. Any
Well,
other
besides just
movements
the
on your
baby.
turn then, Jasper?
No.
All right. After-
Yeah. I'm in back to the corner.
Okay.
Angry.
As you move
I'm a-
5
I'm a-
feet away,
I'm a pal.
she's gonna attack at you. What's that? Roll an attack.
I have no choice.
You have no choice. Roll an attack.
You can't.
I have mobile.
Oh yeah, you have mobile. That's
Ah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Shit, you're right.
Ooh.
Ooh,
like,
good
I have no
catch.
choice. What do you
Good catch
mean?
there, Tate.
No,
all right.
Tate.
don't move into
I would
melee
have told you,
range.
but I was like, wait, what?
You got caught off guard.
I thought I was gonna get a choice.
All right. So after that, then nothing else on your turn. Then, as you move back out of the way, you go back into your corner. As you now have 2 changed messiahs in front of you. Renan, it's now your turn. As you have no threat in front of you, you turn around and you see your long lost, forgotten friend, Messiah.
Immediately back up.
Yeah.
Moonbeam, both of them.
Okay, you're gonna moonbeam both of them in the like. Are you gonna catch them both? It's a 20-foot range, right?
5-foot radius.
5-foot radius.
What does Moonbeam
So
do
you
again
hit
exactly?
in the middle between the 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it would reach them. It would
Would
reach
that be
everyone
able
else.
to hit 'em?
It would not reach you. It would reach both of them. Yeah. Because if it's a 5-foot radius, it's got a 10-foot. It wouldn't be able to hit both of them. It'd only hit one of them. Because it's only got a 10-foot square. Is what you got to think of.
And I can't position it in a way that would be like right here where it would hit both of them.
You'd have to choose either left or right to place it. It's not going to be able. Like you have to add basically on a connecting point of all the squares, not on the dead center of
Yeah,
a middle square.
They're just out of range.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check? Just
Sure,
looking
I'll
at
let
both of them,
looking at
the
both
way
of
they
them.
stand.
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Now,
At this point, I think we're just carbon copies of each
could
other.
I get advantage because I would know quirks and mannerisms of this person that others wouldn't?
Disadvantage because of who it is.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage because of who it is.
Yeah. I'm literally like
No,
basically an
never mind.
actor.
I'm on point and say it's the one in the middle. Kill that one.
What does
Yeah.
Moonbeam do again exactly?
Moonbeam
That's
is just
only-
a high damage spell.
Okay.
Moonbeam fucks you.
No. Moonbeam gives shape changers have disadvantage with the save, and if they fail, they instantly revert to their true form.
There you go. That's what would happen.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense though, because I was like,
Nifty.
if it's just damage, then it makes no sense to just do that unless his pure intent is only to kill.
Nope.
And he
Alright.
said he was trying to figure
Alright.
it out, so.
There we go. So,
I got,
insight. You don't know.
Yeah, I got a 14. 14.
Insight. You don't know. They look the exact same.
Hit the one in the middle.
As Jasper says it nonchalantly.
Ren, it's
What's my name?
Are you just shouting this out? Okay. Anything else? I'll let
Nope.
you respond once.
Rendell.
You
Which
hear the
one says it?
One directly south of you says.
Moonbeam in the middle.
Okay. Moonbeam in the middle.
Con save with disadvantage.
Yeah.
This is stats.
How the fuck do you think I feel?
Hey, Red, they're both south of you.
Well, I'm assuming
Disadvantage, you said?
you
Fail.
meant the one directly south, right?
Yeah, directly south of you is the one against the wall is the one who said it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the one against the wall is the actual me.
All right. And then with disadvantage, con save 7.
That's a fail.
So fails.
17 damage and it reverts to its true form.
In the middle, you see this giant. How does Moonbeam portray out?
It would be just the 5 foot, a beam of pure white moonlight just erupts going 40 foot high.
Okay.
So I don't know if it probably goes through the roof
Nice.
because it's
You
just
see it.
light. So it probably makes a pillar.
As it makes a pillar through this, and you see this, it's sort of like a white haze that sort of jumps up in this sort of 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter square that just encumbers the whole section in front of what Messiah is standing in the middle with. And you see her instantly. What was the damage?
17.
17? Where's my marker?
Really
There it
good
is.
damage.
That was pretty
Oh
good.
my god.
What's the dice on that one?
2d10.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
You see the one in the middle change into a white figure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see. You see an identical visage of clothing, hair, all of that just turned chalk white.
Chalk white.
Yep.
You? We'll talk about this later.
I just like.
Good call, Jasper. Maybe you are the leader.
All right. Anything else after that as you make this acknowledgement?
No.
All right. After Ren's turn, it's now Gozen. Gozen, you see Ren pull this moonbeam up on the center Messiah, and this Messiah just goes to a chalk white.
Like, still looks the same, just
Still looks the
really
same,
pale.
Completely like white. Like
Like a
the
ghost
movie,
light?
the movie, you're probably too young to know this. The movie Powder.
Okay.
Okay, so you do know this movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, that chalk white. Like, I mean,
I
like,
don't.
white as these walls.
And it's not just the light. I can tell it's like her actual.
Yeah, it's her actual
complexion.
skin. Yep.
I
Spooky.
think that's just what an influence thing is.
So what I want to do is 5, 10.
You can move through friendly territory.
Yeah, now I'm
Okay.
trying to accomplish a couple of things here.
Okay, go for it.
So what was that? 5, 10.
He's gonna go check the store. He's like, they got that. I'm gonna go fight some other shit.
No, I just want to put my ear to it and see if we stirred up any commotion in this
Okay,
room.
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
With this.
Getting handed just gave me so much anxiety immediately.
Uh,
The panic.
should be 15. I think
15?
my perception's plus 3.
You can't hear any noise whatsoever on the inside. You hear echoes, and it seems like these are some really sturdy walls that nothing seems to be reverberating onto the inside.
I can't even hear anything through the door.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. All right.
As you make your way to the
15.
door that was up by the altar, that was through the curtains, just for the listeners to know. Yep, so as you don't hear nothing through the door, what are you doing?
So I made 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the consensus here and attack the middle Messiah.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
I was gonna say, don't go any closer. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, she's in a 10-foot range.
Because I would have centered it on.
Yeah.
Well, the way that she's located, though, you have to pick which squares you're.
I guess
centering
technically,
in,
yeah.
because it's
In-
you can't
in a
make
grid
it dead center
form.
on her. Yeah. So I assumed you positioned it directly in the middle of the two of them, but doing the two messiahs, and then you just shifted it to the left. So the.
I would have probably at this point done it as far way as possible. So she'd probably been right on the outside.
middle one. Okay, yep, sure, easy enough.
I'm still outside of it, right?
Yeah, you're still outside of it. It
Ruby.
would have been 10 feet below you to the south.
Middle
Yep.
Messiah definitely screamed in pain, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
so you
without a
defi-
doubt.
Oh, yeah. Like, you definitely heard Messiah's voice screaming out in pain.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits, roll some damage.
Oh, that's not so good. Or 7 points damage.
Nice.
I keep remember, like, it's not me.
All right.
Keeping track of that, not me.
After that, any other movements? Yeah, you moved your full 30 feet actually on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm
and
out
you
of
did your
it,
attack. So, any bonus actions?
Nah, I don't have any bonus.
All right, after that, Messiah, it's now your turn.
Which one?
Do
The one against the wall.
do
What do you
I
do?
feel any of the pain?
No.
Okay, sweet. Okay.
You're like, oh my god, it is not a reflection. Okay, we're good.
No, yeah, she's just like holding her like hand to her chest.
Go
It's
for
just
it.
like, holy shit.
For sure.
And she's just like, well, there's the true form of a changeling, I guess.
Go for it. What are you doing?
She's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Still in awe?
Still
What
very.
are you doing? Come on.
I don't know. Throw her other fan, I guess.
Go for it. Roll an attack. Now, movement doesn't give disadvantage on anything. You just attack, right? And then changes form.
Oh, that's
correct? Tate?
The moonbeam? Yeah, it just changes
Okay.
form.
But I was seeing if it like gave disadvantage or advantage on attacks, kind of like how, Guiding Bolt does or whatever like that.
Nope.
19.
19? 19 hits. Roll some damage.
They also can't change until they leave the spell's light.
Okay.
6.
6? Hell yeah. You see this one start to like kneel down and start to cough up blood. Messiah, any other bonus actions or movement on your turn?
Messiah starts to feel sick because that's her own
Like you see yourself.
Yeah, like she's seeing herself fucking get beat the fuck up by her party and herself, and
Yeah.
she's just like, dear fucking god, this is like my worst nightmare coming true right now.
Jesus.
Because it literally fucking is.
Right.
Because this is
Oh,
what
yeah.
she fears happening to her because she's a changeling.
And you see the eyes go wide on the creature in the middle there, like just unexplainable and in total pain. Anything else?
You're
on
making
your
me
turn?
start to feel bad. You're making me want to tell them to stop. But,
What are you doing?
um,
You attack once.
she's gonna look away.
Okay.
Messiah's gonna look away.
Glance
She's
away.
like, no, I can't fucking watch this.
All
And
right.
then I'm done.
Okay. We'll say you kind of like glance to your left. I don't know which way. What's your dominant hand?
Right.
Okay, so you glance to the right then. So you're glancing that like kind of like shying away from it or whatever. After that turn, then, if no other movements and no other actions,
Yep.
was that it's your turn again?
Fucking do
At
it.
the start of her turn, starting in the moonbeam, she's got to make another
Another con save.
con save
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, and fails. I'm assuming because it's a 10.
Yep, that fails and takes only 6 points of damage. That's a bad roll.
I'm scared to find out how much health the middle Messiah has.
You guys see the creature in the middle drop to the floor. Blood starts to pool out of her. And at this moment, you guys are relieved of the threat.
I keep concentration.
And you see... You keep concentration on it?
Yes.
Okay. You see the body just drop to the floor. Poof. Everyone's looking at it, and all of a sudden, you see a smile Joker crease against the one on the wall as she looks towards Ren and dashes towards you and attacks you. And that's where we're going to end the session. No! We want to thank you all for listening. We would like to invite you to rate us on your platform. Every star gives you inspiration on your next session. That rating also helps us make more content and encourages us to continue on our adventures. If you found tonight's episode entertaining, informative, or if you hated it, please let me know. If you want to reach out to any of us on social medias, we have our links in the description of this episode. Again, we appreciate you for listening, and we hope you have better luck in your campaigns. Oh, before I forget, whether you're trying to be sneaky and con everyone into believing that you're supposed to be there when you're a bugbear, or if you're trying to figure out which one of your past friends is actually the real past friend, don't forget, let it roll. Good night.
I lost track of which was the real one. That was never playing the real one. I don't know anymore.
Never play the real one.
When did the switch happen?
When you got knocked prone. When you got knocked prone, the first Messiah that you were playing as was the fifth Messiah.